lost and it was sad.
Yeah, it did get lost.
Oh, thank God.
It's starting now, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Keep going with your
What?
funny hentai jokes there, good son. You want to tell the class what you did?
Are we on?
Yeah, we're on.
We're live?
No.
Oh, well then why would I say it? So, Brit's disgusting. I accidentally did a bad thing. I made a stupid joke that wasn't funny, but apparently the girls decided to die. Mandy was telling us a story about watching a funny ass video on Tumblr. It was pretty funny. Batman. And so she's like, I was trying not to laugh and wake up my mom. And I'm like, okay. Unfiltering my thoughts.
I took
from my
a drink
mouth.
of my eggnog.
And Britt decided to take a drink. I was walking by, I didn't see her take a drink of her eggnog, her thick ass gross drink. And I was like, are you watching that damn there hentai again? See, it's not that funny.
Have you ever had eggnog shoot out of your nose?
Oni-chan has.
I seriously hope not, because it hurts.
She was in pain, and
I was
she was so
bawling.
happy and in pain at the same time.
I'm just dead on the floor.
Yeah.
Still.
At least she didn't have a drink. I didn't mean to.
Oh my god.
Happy and in pain at the same time. It's like giving birth. That's what that joke was.
I love how our opening is just like a hentai but not hentai joke.
It wasn't even a good joke.
It was such a bad joke.
I'm not funny. That's the fucked up thing.
Now I don't want to drink the rest of my eggnog.
I'll watch you,
because-
Oni-chan. I don't even know what that's from. I'm just making that up. I'm not a perfect weeb, guys. All right.
You're a weeb,
I dipped my
alright.
toes in the.
Tobes. You dipped your tobes in the weeds.
I dipped my toes in the weeb world. All
You
right.
dipped your tobes in the weeds.
I suck at being a weeb.
Jesus.
So. What a fucking train wreck.
Already, it's like 2 minutes. in,
Fucking
it's a train
bananas.
wreck. Yep.
Fucking bananas. Okay, so
So Twitch has channel points now.
do we get rewards?
So you watch streamers, earn points, unlock rewards.
No, I want people to watch me and I get stuff.
And that's not how this works.
I mean, I already get stuff, but I want more.
That's not how that works. Sorry.
So what happens when you cash in your points?
I don't know.
Do you get free viewers?
I didn't go into detail. I just read the notification. I don't know what to tell ya.
So. Okay.
Okay. There you go. See, nobody watches us.
Why? What are you talking about?
I'm getting there. Hold up. For some reason, my chat box, I'm glad I pulled it up on my computer. My chat box didn't show up.
Oh,
Uno momento, por favor. Thank you much. Our bitrate keeps tanking, too.
It always does.
Alright.
How's our stream looking? Let me look. I'm checking it. Dun, 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 dun.
You're checking that?
No.
That's it. Throw it on the mic table.
No.
That's great. Hope everybody loved that big sound.
That was Britt's jaw hitting the floor when I said my bad joke earlier. As she choked on her eggnog.
Oh my god.
If we had a camera on, we could have made some money.
Anyway.
Amateur eggnog joke.
Can we get to the news already?
No, because we have to start with our weeks.
Oh, for God's sake.
Give me the thingy.
What thingy? No, you don't deserve it now.
Give me the thingy. This is going great. You're stressing me out, man.
Smandy.
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 Schmandy.
Make Smandy. Start us off with your week.
How was your last couple weeks?
Mm-hmm.
Not bad. Nothing. Nothing major. It's been kind of quiet on my end. I've been...
Oh, Khaleesi's dying.
Oh, she's 3.
Don't! She's gonna get up and bite you mid-sleep. And I'm not gonna feel bad for you.
She keeps hijacking the train.
The train? Yeah, okay.
How's your week, Mandy?
I finally got my Frostlass for my Pokemon game. And I'm pretty sure, like, half of the Pokemon community already, like, finished the game, but I hate speeding through a game because...
You have to enjoy it.
Games cost a lot of dollars and I'm not that well off, but I've been doing my classes. So
How did that go?
they're going very well. I'm gonna post my second assignment tomorrow.
Did you get feedback on your first?
Yeah, but it's just more like a post and share. It's not, I don't know, there isn't like a lot of form activity, but it's not really a popular class. It's just a for fun.
Chris
Oh,
hasn't
Pokemon?
started it yet, yeah.
I really like it. You accumulate money really quick in this game. That's what I love. Like, granted, like a ton of they kept the whole fashion and like dress your avatar that aspect with this game, but the cost of items are going up. So like you can spend like 17 grand in Pokemon cash on one jacket, but you accumulate a ton of money really easily.
Really?
And you can find a ton of items in the wild area and then just make bank off of that. So it actually has a really good cash flow,
Nice.
which I really liked because I don't have time to grind on a game because I do work full time.
Yeah.
Like,
And now you've got your school.
yeah,
And you've
so,
got this.
right.
Yeah, so.
We're a new obligation.
Yay!
But I finally got my Frostlass, so I'm happy about that.
That's good.
Yes.
I was gonna say, I've been batting.
Quit touching the mic table.
I'm gonna get through one stream without getting yelled at once.
Yeah, right. You'll be dead before that
I
happens.
see. It will happen though.
I might kill you midstream.
That'd be so
You're right.
cool. You're so aggressive. What have I done? Anyway, gritting sucks. It does. I hate gritting. Gritting. He meant grinding.
Are you sure?
Grinding
you
doesn't
sure?
suck. Oh.
Like if you
In
have
video
time
games. Sorry. That joke again. I'm stuck.
Oh.
What's happening? I'm stalking shit over.
I don't have a camera.
We're
Oh my god.
So, I've been batting around and we've been batting around an idea. I have a little bit, because we're not going to be playing any serious big playthroughs till after we move. But I wanted to do a Nuzlocke run of a Pokemon game. I don't know which one yet.
Ooh.
You know what that is.
Yeah.
And if we do that playthrough, I think you should come over and commentate with us, because
I'd love to.
do a 3-person. I almost said a 3-way commentate.
Let's not.
Fucking
Nasty.
I'm just 3-way commentate.
Ethan!
I'm
For
saying
Monday
that
meltdown.
because
Monday meltdown. I like that.
oh, fucking shame.
Oh!
Guess what?
Stream is done.
Are you-
You gotta go to the hospital. You're done.
You just yelled at me and used my first name, so go fuck yourself. You made me feel like really bad for what I just said. Because someone was gonna say it if I didn't.
You're going to the hospital, man.
And anyway, I think we should have all 3 of us commentate on the playthrough.
Hop will just heal your team.
Yeah. Send me to the Poke Center. Oh my god.
Anyways.
What the fuck was I talking about?
A
Nuzlocke?
Nuzlocke run on Pokemon.
Okay.
So
You should come, like, talk words with us while we do it.
I will speak words.
Okay.
I'd love to speak words on Pokemon.
Yeah, okay.
Because I'm the Nintendo geek here.
So,
This is going so
I want to do
We
that.
are 10 minutes in.
Beautiful.
See, the reason we don't have any haters making sex jokes is because I just do it on the stream. Fuck it. I don't even care.
We already trash talk ourselves.
Yeah. You can't make me feel bad if I'm already at 0. Anyway, I want to do a Nuzlocke. Maybe at some juncture in the future. What else is new? I fucked up that whole conversation. What else is happening?
I just keep looking at the chat and seeing the last word. I can't. I can't.
That's so that just made me so happy. Like,
Oh god.
you share this on your Facebook too.
I didn't.
Oh well, damn it.
I can.
No, it's fine. She won't see it now. And we're not.
Oh my god.
I'm not even gonna justify any of that. Like, I'm not explaining any of this because I don't have to. I reserve my right to not incriminate anyone, especially myself. I don't answer questions.
I just keep going back to all the conversations.
I don't think that's how you spell that. Is that right?
Yeah,
Crystal.
that's how you spell it.
You know when you see a word and all of a sudden it looks wrong, but it hasn't been in your head before?
People.
People. People's your word.
People or maid. For some reason,
Like
maid.
like made something or
like
a maid.
housemaid.
Really?
Yeah, I for some reason that word just screws with me every time.
So, I have a lot of them because when I'm typing descriptions for our uploads, I'm like, that's wrong, and she's like, no, you're not English major.
Yeah, right?
You fucking idiot.
Mm-hmm.
You went to school for 3 years for this. Get your shit together.
Right? Our bitrate keeps tanking. Obviously, we're still doing quite well because he kept up phenomenally.
See, he's not typing anything because he's dead now.
Right? we done they
or
killed him.
or he got dropped from the stream again. I don't know which.
Who knows?
Because streaming on the computer lately has been a nightmare, which we want to start doing more of. So we're gonna probably have to do a whole system wipe.
Yeah, I'll probably do that.
Or
while
get a
we're
new
moving.
fucking ISP. Is what we're gonna do anyway. So fuck it. What else happened this week?
How about that new image?
That new image, yes, let's throw that up for the peoples to see. So, this new image, let me see if it switches on. There it goes. So, our lovely in-house artiste.
Artiste/Nintendo.
Yes. Threw this together. How long did this one take you?
It really didn't take long. I am just a procrastinator.
So why don't you go over why you picked the things you picked?
Yeah, give people a little peek behind the curtain.
Yeah, right.
I wanted to pick something that was good to depict our train wrecks, and I think this pretty much works. I love it.
Yes,
I love it 100%.
Yes.
I will say, I didn't realize how much I
and
said
smoke
the phrase fucking bananas until she put it on this image, and I'm like, I guess I say that a lot.
I love it.
Yeah.
Love every single bit of it. It's
Yes.
funny.
We had one stream where all you said was friggin' bats.
Freaking bats. I did.
Yes.
Freaking bats.
Yes. Pretty sure if that girl was smart, she would have copyrighted that.
She
right
was
then and
fucking
there.
2.
Yeah, well, her parents were dumb. They should have copyrighted
Yeah,
that.
obviously, because now you could do that.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So what
What?
are you gonna do after the holidays? Are you gonna keep it the same?
No, I thought it would be good to have a pending image for our podcast since you guys are going to be getting a new place and moving. I'm going to do like a little happy new year, new you.
Holy frick, dude.
Ooh.
Alright.
Did he just type a joke in chat?
He did.
You fucking nerd. I'll read it.
Husband brings a robot home.
A robot.
A wife asks, what is that? Husband says it's a robot that slaps people when they lie. Wife says, really? Son comes home and husband says, watch. Husband asks the son, where have you been? Son said, at a friend's house doing homework. Robot slaps son. said, "What was that, husband? You said you lied." Son said, "Okay, we watched TV." Husband asks, "What did you watch?" He must be adding more. He must have hit a character limit. Oh. A documentary.
It was a porn.
It was a
It
hentai.
was a porn. A porn.
Yes, it was a porn.
It was
Just a single term porn.
It was just a hentai, Dad.
Yeah, really. Come on now.
It's cartoonized.
That's funny.
Cartoonized. I'm rolling in my future grave.
Yeah, right? Our graves are going to be about 45 feet deep at this point.
Husbands.
Oh, shit!
This is getting. Read it.
Husband said we never did that. Slap. Stop. Stop.
It's getting better.
Stop.
There's more. There's more.
There's always more. Wife said, "See he." Oh!
Oh.
Wife said, "See he is your son." Slap.
Oh my goodness.
It's the mailman's.
It's it's the milkman's.
But we don't have milkman anymore.
Actually,
that's not true.
I was also gonna say, you could still technically be called a milkman.
Oh my god! We're never gonna get to the news. Oh
That's the whole point.
God.
The news is the boring part of it.
Right? That's
Just makes us look like we're being busy and being important in news.
right, right.
Thank you. That was great.
Now where were we? The image.
Oh, yes.
We're gonna do a New Year theme next time.
Yeah, and I want to get to your guys' banner too. A banner, an icon, and then a New Year image.
And then after that one, I would make a normal one that we could leave up while we talk.
Yeah.
Yeah, a tea time.
Maybe we might have a camera by then, but if we do,
Well, yeah, but that doesn't mean that we can't keep one for the
there might-
intermissions and stuff.
well, that exactly. So yes.
Yes.
Turned
I'm
out great.
impressed with it.
My class will be probably over by then. By the time I get to it, the first couple of days of January. Bless you.
There's that eggnog coming back to bite me.
You're supposed to swallow it.
Oh my god.
Oh God. I didn't even mean
What
to.
the hell is
You
going
laughed.
on?
You laughed first.
Oh
That's
my
the fucked up.
God. You're not off the hook.
But you made the connection, not me. You're fucking guilty,
done.
bro.
I'm done. I'm going to bed. I'm going to curl up in the crib next to the baby. I'm done. I'm done.
How was your guys' weeks?
I didn't do anything exciting this week. I don't even know.
It's a fucking shit show is
It's
what
a
it is.
goddamn train wreck.
It's a fucking nightmare.
Oh.
I'm fucking nothing, man. I don't know what's happening. I know we should have fucking more viewers. Because I think they'd really get a kick out of our stupidity /
At our expense.
hilarious. At our expense.
We are not drinking anything.
Yeah, we took a break because we could only do that like once every month if we're lucky because
I know, right?
I had a hangover from 6 beers
Dude,
like a
your
fucking
2-minute
bitch.
timer was beautiful though.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that was a bullshit implemented thing.
No, that was beautiful. Mandy's crying. That was beautiful.
I'm crying.
I am hungover.
Currently?
Still.
What?
I don't know. I was pretty hungover the next
That's
day.
why it cost us $104 to go drinking.
Yeah, 100 for you, 4 for me.
Oh god, maybe we should be. You're right.
Yeah, at least we could justify this shit. So you didn't do anything of note?
I packed.
What about video games? I know, I can think of something.
What?
You kept losing at Heroes of Might and Magic 5, you fucking loser.
Yeah, well, tonight, after the stream is over, we're gonna go and we're gonna auto combat against each other.
She wants to do auto combat because she thinks that's the only way she's gonna win.
No, that is not.
We're gonna go.
What else happened this week?
You tell me, because obviously you think you know my week better than I do. So you tell me what happened this week for me.
See, now the people think we're actually fighting. What else happened this week?
No, you tell me.
Thank God we don't have a camera. Lower the eyebrow, Missy.
Too bad we don't have a camera.
Anyways, what was of note for you on my week?
Other than buying a house, hashtag.
That's what I was leading you to talk
I
to.
just said I was packing.
For what?
To move.
Why?
Because we bought a house.
Yeah. We did it. We adulted. Finish the sentence.
+1 EXP.
Finish the sentence.
Nope.
Do you know what the rest of the sentence even is?
I've never watched that movie.
But you know what it is.
Yes, because of my parents. I'm not finishing it. You finish
What?
it. You finish
I don't know
it.
what's going on. Send help.
Why do you know? What were they? Is this like a joke they say in their house? Oh my. Straight to 10.
Moving on.
So we're moving. This schedule's gonna be pretty fucked up the next month or so. It sucks because we've been really consistent, but
Well, and we had a nice...
that's not how it goes, by the way. This one time at band camp, I stuck a flute up my pussy. That's how it goes.
Whoa.
What, you think just because I'm a band geek I don't know how to get myself off?
Moving on. We bought a house.
Yes.
Really? You're gonna bite that pen just right, and it's gonna...
It's gonna freaking penjaculate right in my mouth. I know. I know the moral of the story.
Oh my God.
Continue. You know, we're never gonna get fucking anywhere. I don't know what's happening. I'm trying to keep this fucking shit on the rails, and it's not happening.
Yeah, you're trying to keep us on the... Yeah, it was personal.
Continue.
I don't know, you continue.
I'm trying to
You're
get...
trying to keep the shit on the rails, so continue.
No, I have to guide.
Keep going.
I'm only gonna watch if it's quiet.
You obviously want to talk about the house, so talk about the house.
Did you have anything to add? It was your fault. What did you... Do you have any thoughts on the schedule and all this stuff causing blah, blah, blah?
No, just that we had a really nice schedule planned out, and then...
Yeah, it's actually still hanging on the wall.
It
I just
is.
looked at it yesterday when we were packing up the office, and I'm like, man, we had our shit together for this about a month ago.
For like 5 whole minutes.
Yeah.
And then this house got dumped in our lap, and
In a
then we
good
had
way.
to jump on
In the
it.
best
and then-
possible way.
Yeah.
Maybe
So-
by next startup, you guys, we can like do it like a camera or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Pick up in like February.
Yeah.
Yes. We're gonna...
Well, so we're not gonna stop streaming.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna... Honestly, some stuff might be... We might have some surprises. Because you brought up the idea of capturing a few moments IRL.
Yeah.
So maybe we'll do a house tour or something.
Yeah, we kind of talked about vlogging for a minute.
I mean, I want to, the YouTube channel is just an archive channel right this minute, but
There's no reason we can't add to it.
I think it'd be cool to do some things that, I want to do some...
Everybody likes surprises.
You have to ask first, though.
How is that a surprise?
That was basically a joke about anal.
I know.
After our last joke, I don't know what a surprise is.
Right? Your wife.
You can't even finish the joke. Stop laughing.
You gotta make sure to get your wife a good surprise like flowers. Not like a finger up the butt.
What kind of flowers?
That's a bad surprise.
What kind of flowers?
For you, tulips. Or orchids.
Aww.
Color?
Red tulips, purple orchids.
Okay, you win.
Very nice.
Guess what? I've never bought her a flower in my fucking life.
Nope.
My mom bought her flowers.
Yep.
But I do know what she wants.
Grandma sent me flowers on Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Because she knew you weren't going to.
You know why? Because you told her you didn't fucking want me to.
Wrong!
She's fucking... This is a fake...
Burb.
This is a fake burr.
No.
Because she fucking hates getting jewelry and flowers. You know what she wants for fucking Valentine's Day? Fucking boots. Not the monkey, the boots.
Obviously, you've seen quite a few ads on Pluto.
Yeah, for fucking Dora. My life's a fucking living baby hell sometimes with the cartoons. It's nuts. Hola, soy Dora. Fucking nightmare, man.
I would go with boots too.
I know the way see. Flowers might get you a smooch. Boots get you lucky.
I see where your motives are.
How many times have boots gotten you lucky?
The problem is, as much as I try, I can't convince her to wear the boots during the lucky times. I'm like, why'd I buy them then? Oh, I get lucky.
Pretty sure the majority of the boots in my closet were not bought by you.
No. I think I bought her 2 pairs of boots. I save them for when I fuck up big time.
So you get 2 warnings. You get 1 boot to the head and then the second boot
Yes,
to the head.
exactly. Exactly.
I like
One of the main reasons I
make
have...
sure it's my thigh-high stiletto. And lasso him.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
Ah.
So vlogging.
Yes, vlogging. YouTube
channel on rails.
YouTube channel does not just have to be archives.
No. We're gonna try some stuff like that. And then I want to do some other stuff. I haven't put anything on paper because we've been so busy, but I would like to do some review stuff.
Okay.
Eventually. Nothing so in depth, but more like thoughts on certain things.
Right. That's kind of what this is for, though.
Yeah, this covers a lot of it, but I'd like to make...
A series,
I just literally said I don't make something too in depth, but more in depth than like stuff
just
like
a general.
yeah, kind of like
yeah.
on anything too. It's not just gotta. It don't have to just be video
related.
games.
Yeah.
It could be the movies or
Music.
I don't. Yeah, music. Or.
I do have some music lined up.
Yes. We'll get cover that next,
please
and then
continue. You're good.
But I don't know. Should we do our tour before or after we set up? Probably after.
I would rather do it after.
Yeah,
Me
do it
too.
after.
Look at this empty space. Are you guys excited?
You can even do like a before and after image.
Drew.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna try a couple different things when we feel like it. We're not putting definite.
Ouch. What?
We're not putting definite dates on the side fun projects.
No. That'll be
Yeah.
one of those when we
Get the
feel like it.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like after the holidays, kind of let everybody calm down after New Year's and do like an update video.
Right.
There you go.
Because we're not really gonna...
You struggling, buddy?
So, did you pull your beard? Or was that your lip?
No, that was I just got my beard hair caught in the clicky part of the pen.
Well,
Clicky
it's your own fault for chewing on it.
Don't be so aggressive.
I got nothing.
Anyways.
Was there anything else that did we do anything else really besides focus on adult stuff that we're sick of in a weird way? Not that we're sick of
After
buying
having
a
your
house.
identity compromised.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Oh, I called them today. Update. I'm not going to go over it all again because I'll just start getting all mad. But I called the company, and they're like, I couldn't remember my social because I'm a fucking moron. So they thought I was frauding. And I'm like, no, I'm stopping a fraud for me. And they're like, no.
That's so ironic.
And they're like, well, let's transfer you. I'm like, no. Click. 15 minutes of fucking
Elevator
purgatory
music.
hell. Actually, they were trying to sell me shit, so it was even more infuriating. I'm like, try our internet service or our fucking cable shit. And I'm like,
Why?
I fucking hate it here.
I think I'm gonna call a different company when we move.
Oh yes, we're gonna shop around for different internet service providers.
Because we cannot stay.
Our upload speed's garbage. I've actually been meaning to get an Ethernet cable to plug straight into the computer. I think that'll solve a lot of issues.
Maybe.
I think it will at least make the upload rate consistent no matter what we'd use.
Yeah.
But I mean, our upload speed goes from our modem to the internet. So that's what we really care about. Either way, I'm going to get an Ethernet because the wireless stuff.
Welcome back.
Yeah, you missed all the funny shit.
Yep.
The shit before was garbage. But anyway. So, we're going to do that. It's going to be a long month, but an exciting one.
It might be... What? What was that look for?
I'm just listening. What was I look for?
You got a very puzzled look on your face.
So did you just now.
Because of you.
That's
You looked in the office and you got a little puzzled, so I'm not quite sure what you saw. Did you see a ghosty?
What are we talking about?
I don't know. I have like a hobo that could be possibly eating on like
Yeah,
my
your
freaking
deck.
back
Yeah.
patio. I just found like cookie crumbs and I'm just like, Santa better go home.
Yeah, right.
Happy June 6th, I'm gonna come in and touch all your stuff.
At this
Yeah,
point,
right.
I would be okay with a ghost.
Yeah,
I have
right.
hobos bunking up on our back patio.
Stop smoking crack.
Straight to 10. Stop. Now I'm a crack smoker. Let the internet rumors commence. What are you looking at over there? Man, I wish I had crack rock. That's all I can think about.
Oh my god.
You want some crack? What were we talking about?
Updates, and then it just kind of drifted from
Well,
there.
I was gonna say that I don't know what the streams are going to look like.
Yeah.
Okay, the last time you chewed on that end of the pen, you got it caught in your beard, so knock it off. Put the pen down and
It's
walk
gonna
away slowly.
conjunculate in your mouth, Ethan.
Yeah.
Vernacular.
I'm sorry.
Aw, inked all over my mouth.
Holy
Oh
train
my
wreck.
The streams are could be inconsistent.
Yes, so don't be surprised if we drop a day.
But I think February would be a good time to start like another kind of game challenge. I really like the Pokemon walkthrough gameplay. Maybe we could even do different like games, platforms, whatever, and maybe even do like a battle between.
Well, so
We
we're
can do like a visual stream on it.
Yeah, so we're getting the Elgato. So we'll be able to do a bunch more stuff with that, actually.
There'll be all kinds of games we could play.
Yes.
If I have the dough, I'm going to reactivate my gold so I could access more games.
Mm-hmm.
That will open up some more games for Salty Saturdays
Right.
for you and me.
What's that night? What is it?
Night Squad.
Night Squad, yeah.
Chris, do you remember Night Squad? Did you play it with us? I think you did.
Yes, you guys were all in the living room
There's a bunch of us playing Night Squad.
with the one particular person that was making the whole group uncomfortable.
That's a good question.
Ooh,
PlayStation
PS5.
5.
Ooh.
PS5 all the way.
Yeah.
We're going to dump all our money into the PS5, Switch, and a PC.
Yes.
Nice.
I
Probably.
don't-
The Xbox Series X, I'm not saying it's going to be bad because I don't know enough about it to be bad.
I'm just not impressed with Microsoft right now.
But, yeah, it was with Drew.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Anyway, I don't want to talk about Drew.
No.
I'll start yelling about stuff. Anyway,
He was a
I try really hard not to, like, shit talk specific people, but that man can infuriate me sometimes.
Yeah.
Boy.
boy.
Anyway, so, streams are going to be inconsistent.
Yes.
We're going to be moving,
Yes.
so we're going to be very busy. And I'm still going to be working
full time.
full days during the day, so it's going to be there's going to be, at nights,
Yeah.
it's all we can do is work on stuff.
Right. I'm gonna do as much during the day as I can, but I
The-
mean, having a 1-year-old.
It gets rough.
Yeah.
And the nice thing is we have a good chunk of the house packed up already.
Mm-hmm.
Because we did
We
did our practice packing before.
It honestly does not look like it because between the two of us, we can fill an 1,100 square foot house to the brim. And we're downsizing. So this is going to be interesting.
Neither of us want to get rid of our shit.
Okay, no. You and I have had this discussion. If you removed all of your stuff from this house, left all mine, this house would be bare.
Are you saying you can't live without me?
No, that is not what I'm saying at all. 98% of the things in this house are yours.
Actually, they're ours.
Get fucked.
Because what's yours is mine, and what's mine is
Wrong,
yours.
because we have not signed that slip of paper yet.
You are not listening. I'm really, really sorry.
Seriously, though.
Anyway. Okay, I get it. I have a bunch of junk. I get it.
I have yarn.
How much yarn do you have?
Clothes.
Why don't you tell the viewers how much yarn you have?
You know what? Yarn makes things. Your stuff collects dust.
But it makes
We have a daughter.
joy.
What?
My stuff does not collect dust.
Oh my god.
It's a major contributor. I see Mandy's looking at you like, I'm really trying not to encourage him for you. She is.
Well, you
I
guys know
just
how
saw
much
the
I
look.
can cram pack like an 8x8 bedroom / office.
Oh, well, we have an idea.
I have a ton of shit.
But, I mean, it's just stuff, most of it's like stuff that, like, a lot of the stuff I have is stuff from when I was a kid. And I haven't gotten it all yet.
I know.
And, it's cool toys that I kept for our children. I was thinking of this since I was 8.
yet,
I'm
how
like,
many
man, when I meet Brittany...
How many toys in this room?
Mm-hmm. She's too young for some of it. I didn't really feel like I had to justify this to you, but it's okay.
I'm just saying.
And I am getting... Every time I go through this stuff, I get rid of more. I'm working on it.
We should do a spring cleaning segment and drinking.
Ooh, I'm down. I am
That'll settle the
down.
alcohol.
That's
Friends.
our second blog. Our first blog is gonna be moving in.
Mm-hmm.
Trick question, don't answer. Our second blog is going to be going through all of our stuff.
Spring cleaning drinking game.
Correct. Determining what's yard sale, trash, or treasure.
Xmas.
Yeah, I gotta get rid of more stuff. I really do. We have some furniture to get rid of too, some big stuff. And
Well, that and you guys know how to like you'll have like a house that you can actually put stuff.
permanent homes
Yes,
in.
permanent
exactly.
house.
Yeah.
See, I mean, this house has served us well, but it's a rental.
Yeah.
We knew
Rentals are tough.
We knew it wouldn't be a permanent place for. And the problem was we didn't know how long.
Yeah.
So, and it never fails. We started getting serious about buying the day after we put everything in its last spot here.
Almost everything.
At least for the winter.
Yeah. It was really, everything was pretty much set up for where we wanted it in here.
Yeah, and then we had a lull, so we're like, we're not moving, we're not buying.
We were like,
during
we'll wait till
Christmas
spring.
time,
And then all of a sudden some stuff happened.
boom.
We didn't have a choice.
Life's like, psych.
It's life's
Yeah,
like,
right.
if you don't do this, you're going to be screwed. And true. But it's fine. So, the nice thing is we're not... Oh, God.
I have tributes? Beautiful.
Y'all are going to throw my shit away, aren't you?
No.
It's going to be 3-1, and it's going to be fucked up.
Marie Kondo says to not throw away other people's
Oh!
things away. That's not nice.
I see.
Nice!
Yeah, Marie Kondo says don't throw your shit away.
That's right.
It's mean. I have a...
Well,
I am
Marie
a hoarder.
Kondo asked both of you.
Yeah. I'm...
The only thing you Marie Kondo right now are your clothes.
Dude, that shit's... I've actually been really... I'm going to straight up be honest with the audience here. I've not been doing my part with the laundry the last few weeks.
Or the dishes. Or the cleaning.
I
You literally just said last night you haven't done dishes in like 3 weeks.
I fucking offered and you kicked me out of the fucking kitchen.
Because it's been like 3 weeks. Do you even remember how to do a dish? Do you remember how to work the vacuum? Are you gonna use the washer and break it because it's been so long and you don't know how to run it?
Ends up inside washer. Help.
Seriously.
It's a good thing I don't have a beard because I'm biting my pencil.
I
Mommy
Well,
and
just
Daddy are fighting again.
yeah, I was gonna say for the record, this isn't real.
They don't know that.
They don't know that, but
You point to the TV like we have a camera.
I'm practicing.
Yeah, okay.
I'm gonna be a Price is Right model because they have guys on there now, and I'm perfect.
Really?
Yeah, they do guys mostly now.
Oh, I need an antenna.
I'm not saying they're like dad bod guys.
Oh.
Oh my god, she's mean. I have a dad bod.
Eat your veggies.
Yeah. Holy shit.
Eat your spinach.
See,
That wasn't directed at you, Ethan.
I was gonna say,
God,
I
I
was
was just
gonna-
making a joke.
I know, but I know.
I need to sit down, and I'm already sitting.
Chris, you can help us move if you want to. You don't have to.
Oh yeah, no, that's gonna be another thing that'll take up time. Planning Haley's mural.
Yes, that's right.
That'll probably be like more in like January. I already have
Well,
a good decent layout of
Yeah,
like, the
her.
image.
So the one wall is kind of funky.
But
That I want.
no, you could do something cool with it.
Oh yeah, I would want you to do all 3 walls really because the one wall's pretty much a closet. So
Okay.
you've got 3 walls to play with.
Sweet.
So
We'll do like a revealing. video
Enunciate
too.
better. Sounds like you said you had 3 balls to play with.
no, I said walls.
Okay, thank you.
She's gonna go balls to the walls.
Yeah, there you go.
But
That's clever.
you
Right.
cannot do that. No, that guy does it so well.
Sandies. Go crush some sandos.
Anyways, our living room is paneling though, so that's gonna be
Not a problem.
interesting.
We can make it okay.
Well, I'm not worried about it. But so you've got Haley's room. Yay!
I'm really excited for you to see it.
I'm so excited. I love looking at
Sounds
new
like
houses.
next week we can make that happen, maybe.
Mhm.
So,
That'll be a good time. I can drop off your Christmas presents.
yes, because guess what? I didn't realize till today that Christmas was next fucking week.
I fucking know, right?
Yeah.
What
This
the hell?
month, last Christmas was awesome. It was slow. We had a newborn. She was a good baby. Now she's loud.
Yeah, but no, she was a good baby because you didn't take her at night and you didn't have
Yes,
her during
I
the day.
did.
Not for the first month.
I did too. I tried my best.
Okay. But I'm not being an ass about it.
Oh.
I'm down for a house party. I'm not being an ass about it because I wouldn't let you take her the first month because you did have to go back to work.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I was like,
But I'm
tried.
also saying that she was not a very good sleeper the first month.
no. Actually, it was between month 2 or 3
She finally
to like 7. It was
Yeah?
really good.
Yeah. She's kind of regressing.
I actually do remember now.
There was one
I
night
would
where
walk
I was
around and sing with her.
I
and
walked
listen to
around that
music.
kitchen table for almost 12 hours.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Holding her because I could not put her down because
Yeah.
she would just wail.
Oh
Yeah.
my goodness.
And
that's
then-
not
It's been a
abnormal by
year.
any means.
I can't believe it's been a year.
know.
Holy shit.
I know.
I do, and see after
But-
after a few weeks, I noticed how hard it was for you.
Well, I was up for almost 48 hours
Mhm.
with her.
Mhm. Yeah.
With maybe 20-minute naps every
Mhm.
couple hours, but still.
Basically, what we started doing was you take 2 nights, I'd take 2 nights.
Yeah.
You take.
And then
2
it got
nights.
so cold in the back bedroom that we ended up sleeping in the living room
Yeah.
to make sure she was warm. I'm so excited that we have a freaking thermostat.
Dude,
they
she
are.
was so happy for the first 6 months. She's like, sleep blocks.
Yep.
She's like, the baby is awake, honey. I'm making shit up. That's not even
Yeah,
true.
you are.
That's just a lie.
Don't even try that.
I'm
Boot
trying to
number
sound
1.
cool.
Yep, boot number 1 being lassoed at your face right now.
She's gonna
Boot number 2 goes to Dad Pool.
first camera. First time we're live on camera, she's gonna have a boot with a fucking string on it. She's gonna throw it and pull it back.
Oh no, it's a thigh-high boot. I don't need a string.
She'll just
It's a
reach-
thigh-high boot that I'm just gonna lasso and hope and pray to God that
And I
the
know you-
stiletto
I-
hits you in the eyeball.
I know you haven't seen Brittany's legs, but she has really
I
long
have a
legs.
35-inch inseam, so I'm pretty sure they're long enough.
Pretty
We'll
long.
place
It's
some
like
Hans
3
Zimmer on your
feet.
Christmas
Yeah,
tree
right.
lights.
It's like a 3 fucking. Just come at me, bro. It's like a 3-foot reach on top of her 3-foot arm reach. So she's got a 6-foot radius of just fucking you up with a stiletto.
Okay, so far this is the leading idea for the next stream background. and
Yeah, the
image
boot.
Get in the boot.
with Christmas tree lights.
On the end of it too, just fucking sick.
This is going swimming.
Anyway, do we have anything else to add?
I don't know because how far into this are we?
Almost an hour.
Yep, almost an hour, and we
You
haven't
shut
even
the fuck
touched
up.
anything. We are 48 minutes in.
All right, time to get through some of this small stuff.
Yes.
Let's start with the music.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sweet. Okay. So I don't know what kind of music you guys listen to, but I'm just gonna throw out whatever I think is interesting. If you don't like it, sorry. If you do, I'm happy for you. I came across these. I'm gonna start with 4 for tonight. But 4 months ago, Bad Omens released a new album. I'm pretty sure this is just one of the name of the songs. Kingdom of Cards. I think the album is something different, like Finding God Before God Finds You. I don't think it's religious. It's like a heavy metal kind of band.
Most heavy metal groups are Christian rock groups, though.
Yeah, like I'm not like religious or anything, but I think it's cool. Some of the stuff is really rough, but Kingdom of Cards was a really good song, and there's a ton of good songs on there.
So you'd say are they?
Kind of like Bring Me the Horizon a little bit.
So they're heavy.
Yeah,
they're
pretty heavy, but they have like some gentle aspects to them.
I should say, are they old Bring Me the Horizon, like pre-reboot, or now?
I think a little
Current.
bit now, but I haven't listened to all of Bring Me the Horizon's albums.
They were pure scream.
Yeah.
Straight up to 10.
One song is, and like some of their other songs prior to this album
Uh-oh.
was, and that's a little too much for me, but you know, everybody has their own levels.
Chris is out. He's
Uh-oh.
dead.
Are you out? Or are you out?
From the boot?
He might be good going to bed.
Shoot.
Because it's...
That boot knocked him out.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm reeling it back, sorry bro.
No. So it's a heavy
Heavy metal
Yeah.
group.
Yeah, and like that's like the only like heavy metal one that I have on tonight's review. The other one is Arizona. The album is called Asylum. I think that was posted recently this year. Super cool, super mellow. I don't even have any good comparison. It's indie. I like indie.
Is it like
Yeah.
Call me garbage.
Is it like
I know.
acoustic-y? Coffee shop?
No. I'm gonna have to show you guys after the stream.
Yeah, that's
Seriously, they're cool. If you like them, great. If not,
That's
sorry.
how music works.
Another one is, I believe it's pronounced Shallow, but it's Shallou. These guys are new. They don't have a lot of views. They have like 1K. Arizona has like 1.1 mil. So they're probably more mainstream than others.
Aim higher. True.
Duly noted. But yeah, Shallow is kind of like, I think it's pronounced like Mansionaire or Arizona. They're kind of similar. They're kind of somber, but it's kind of like KO.
I am tired.
And then the last one for tonight, but yeah, Shallow's pretty neat. They're new. They have like, I think only 12 songs on their YouTube. They're just super chill to listen to, but I can chill to anything.
Caught it with my arm.
But the last one, he's really popular. He is IAMX, all caps. He is super huge. Check him out. I really like him. But he has a new album coming out March 2020. Forgive me, I do not have the name, but he's like posting like teasers on his Facebook and on his YouTube. And I'm a fan.
Right.
Ridicule me, I don't mind. But yeah, that's all I got for tonight. But they're cool.
You don't have to justify things you like to anybody.
Nope.
Have some
Especially
music.
around here. Yeah, here's some things that you might like. If you don't, that
There's
sucks. Tune in next week. Maybe we'll have something else.
Studio Killers. That's gonna be on my next list. There you go. Check them out for
Cool.
previews.
That's a good
Irrelevant.
start.
Yeah.
That's a solid
Nice.
start. Cool. I like that. I think that should be a new segment.
Yes.
While we're on the subject of stuff people should check out, we're gonna start more of a. We're gonna do an anime section, interjected when we have time.
Oh, yes.
Me and Britt's highest recommendation is Anohana.
Seconded.
Mhm.
But you should definitely watch the subtitled version first. They have a new
Yes,
dubbed version
Absolutely.
on Netflix, which we are going to watch and compare because the voice acting in the subtitle version is what kills it, right? So we've been meaning to make time to go watch the dubbed version because we're curious to see how good it is, but we could only watch that series maybe once a year with only so many tears a guy has. You know?
Dr. Stone.
Yes.
Ooh.
So, Chris recommended Dr. Stone because it's more in the vein of Death Note. It's not exactly a shonen or battle anime.
Mm-hmm.
So, yes, watched. We got to try Dr. Stone, and he also recommended me the other day. Zombieland Saga, which I have heard things about. That's about a Japanese idol group or singers, pop stars, I guess is a better phrase, but they're also zombies, and it's a comedy.
Oh.
Really funny, I guess.
Nice.
So, as always, I always recommend JoJo's Bizarre Adventure if you haven't watched it already, because that shit's fucking great. And holy shit, them thighs, though.
Yeah.
What's cool about that show, though, is the character model changes so fast. Or
Yeah.
not fast, but instead of being big tough guy, it starts going into small smart guy. Which each generation. Anyway. And I think there's going to be another Erased series.
Animated or
A new anime, yeah. I think there's a
Really?
manga. I don't know. I gotta do some research. We didn't have time to do this kind of stuff this week for this, but
Yeah,
I don't know
anime
when
manga
we'll
escaped
have-
me.
Yeah.
after we move, we'll be able to refocus.
Yeah.
Because we're trying really hard not to overwhelm ourselves.
Well, we've got Christmas on top of the move,
Yeah.
on top of our stream
There's a lot
stuff.
going on,
Yeah.
and I was trying really hard not to overwhelm. I was getting overwhelmed with nothing. So if we, anyway,
Stolen identities.
yeah, there's been a
Okay.
lot going on, and it's
Yeah.
it's been pretty nuts.
We'll probably regroup in mid-January.
Do you have any more animes to recommend, Chris?
Shield Hero.
Ooh.
Yeah,
I don't know what that one
we're
is.
gonna look into that one.
I'll probably do like a snippet on manga and
Yes.
or books.
That'd be
'cause
actually
I'm a-
really
yeah,
cool.
I'm a geek.
You help a lot with that because we don't have time to do it.
Yeah.
I'm pretty bad. I'm pretty neglectful with anime because I have a horrible attention span and I do not have the patience to sit down and watch TV, let alone series, even though I should.
I don't have
But I've
that.
got shit to do. I've got things to draw.
we like to watch series that have shorter bursts.
Yes.
Mhm.
Like
20-minute episodes.
Anohana's 22 minutes
Mhm.
and it's 11 episodes long.
Yeah.
Erased,
Something that I can watch really quick when
Yeah.
she's taking a nap.
Erased is 12.
Yeah.
Death Note's pushing it at 50 or
Yeah.
42 or whatever how many
Don't give
episodes
me
it
that
has.
300 episode garbage. I haven't looked at
If
it.
someone recommends One Piece to me again, I'm gonna fucking punch him. I'm not starting over with One Piece.
I'm just gonna faint.
I'm not watching a 1,000 episode series.
Is that what it's up to?
Yeah, it's
Oh,
over 1,000
so
fucking
much.
episodes.
Like, the
There's-
story is good. I really like the concept, but there's just too much fluff. Just like Naruto, like
You
I
can't
love them.
digest it.
like I like them for what they are
Mhm.
and for the art in itself, but I don't have
Patience.
that
The
patience.
time.
I,
Naruto, it took me 2 years to get through the first part of just Naruto, which is not that many episodes. It's like 100
Yeah.
or something.
Which is still a commitment.
And then
Yeah.
I started Shippuden. And
Cautious hero. The hero is overpowered but overly cautious. Ah.
Okay.
that's cool. I
Yeah.
like that idea.
Yeah.
Check that out.
Yeah.
But like I started Shippuden last Christmas, actually, around that time.
Really?
Yeah, I was watching it on Hulu, and I was watching it while you were at work on the weekends. And
Oh yeah. Okay.
after I finished Letterkenny, I watched that. Which Letterkenny got another season this year. 2 seasons in 1 year. One came out in October. I talked about it, I think, on our first podcast. and the new one's coming out after Christmas, so I'll watch it and I'll talk about it a little bit. I'm not gonna get. I didn't really care for the last season, so hopefully.
Yeah. Hopefully
They based on the preview I saw, they went back to the old formula. So I hope so because I liked it better. Anyway.
You've also been binging Archer again.
Yeah, I started
Oh my
Archer
God,
over
really?
because I
I hate to
do
say
you not
it.
like Archer, man?
I wasn't giving you the stink eye. What are you talking about?
I hate to,
Please
okay,
continue.
so
It's okay if you don't like it. Just say so.
I can't stand it.
You know what's funny is when I first started hanging out with you, and the entity, he would go on about how great you are because you loved Archer at that time because he was really into Archer, and you were like, yeah, and I just first time I met you in person outside of the store, and I was at you guys' house and Archer was on, and you're over there like, yeah,
Cringing.
I like it. I like Archer because it's fucking stupid.
It is stupid. Like there's some like moments and gems on it, but I'm just like, oh god. But like I said, I am not a TV bug, and you know if I am a TV bug, I have to specifically. Oh, Fruits Basket, yeah.
An Assassination Classroom.
Ooh,
The time I got
need to
reincarnated
read
as a
that
slime's
one.
good, and the new Fruits Basket.
Ooh, that's right. They rebooted it.
Yeah, they did it right, I
Yeah,
guess.
fuck Archer.
Yeah. It's okay to fucking hate Archer because it's stupid as shit.
Some of those. Hey, you know what? Some of the older
Most
ones
of them
are
are
better.
And Ohana's really old, and it's really good.
Yeah.
But, yeah, no, Archer's garbage. But I started watching it. I also rewatched Rick and Morty because...
I can't get into it. I
That's
don't know
okay.
why.
That's okay. Britt hates it. Not hate it. See, the more she's, like, around it, she's starting to kind of get the appeal.
I
But,
tolerate it.
She
Just
lets-
the same with Archer.
Yeah, I tolerate it. But
she's
that's
around
about
for
it.
the funny moments, and she's
Yeah.
like, what the fuck happened? Just, that's fucked up. Whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, the new version. of Fruits
2019
Basket.
version, yeah.
I heard is really good. It's pretty as shit too. I saw some footage. It's great. But the thing about Archer is, I think it's funny because it's it's exaggerative comedy,
Yeah.
Mhm.
and H. John Benjamin is a gem.
He's pretty good. That's
And
who's the
the mom,
the black girl, Lana.
Lana.
Alana Kane. I can't remember who plays her, but she's great too.
Yeah.
And you know just the
They got a dumb cast and it works.
but they're really good. And
some of it's really dry humor though.
Yeah.
what's his name? He plays on both Rick and Morty and Jason. No.
Is it
Parnell.
Rick and Morty or is it?
He's the dad on Rick and Morty, and he's the accountant.
Oh yeah, he plays the down in
Yeah.
the dumps.
Oh god, what is his name?
But he's really funny,
Yeah.
and he's really good at playing those loser characters.
Yeah.
And he really makes that.
Why does my brain want to remember his name? Why?
Chris Parnell
Yes, Chris Parnell.
I was
Yes.
thinking the character's name.
and Archer,
No, the other one.
Rick and Morty. What show are you thinking of?
It's okay. It don't matter.
That's okay.
It'll come to you. Oh, How I Met. Oh my God! Don't even get me started on How I Met Your Mother.
I never watched that.
I watched the shit out with my friends. I thought it was pretty good the first couple times I watched it. Just like the show Friends, I'm over it. I've seen it enough.
You watch that on repeat.
What?
So
Friends?
much.
Yeah, I did,
And How I Met Your Mother.
I did. I watched it as like go-to shows to pass the
And
news.
that 70s show.
I'll never stop watching that stupid shit.
Oh my God.
I have my guilty
Yeah.
ones, but I can't do sitcoms anymore. Like I was such a Full House junkie. It makes me die.
Yeah. I don't know. I just
We all have our regrets.
with so it's not really necessarily that it's about Rick and Morty and Archer. It's more of I like adult animation comedies.
You know what I
Adult
did like?
Swim has
It's in
some
gems.
good stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I think I'm pronouncing this right or wrong. I could be butchering it, but Agretsuko, it is fucking adorable.
Agretzko. Yeah.
Agretsuko, I have no idea.
Agretzko.
Agretsuko? Okay.
Agretzko. Yep. They're very short. You Agretzko.
It's so cute. This is by
The heavy metal cat on. It's a Netflix original anime.
I thought she was like a red panda or a raccoon.
Oh, she's a red panda. That's right. Fucking get your Japanese shit right, Ethan.
Even though I fucked up the title, get your shit together.
I fucked up the pronunciation, but fucking get it together.
But it's so cute. It's by the same creators as like Hello Kitty, right?
I don't know if that.
I think it is.
But
it's so precious.
Agretzko is really. I haven't even watched it.
Oh my god!
But everyone goes
too.
on about it.
It's so cute.
There's also another one about a skeleton who works at a bookstore that you'd probably really like.
Really?
I gotta find the title.
You
I gotta
gotta
do some
find
digging. Gotta do some, and it's a joke, a show about how working retail's a fucking. It sucks.
I'm all
Superstore.
into that.
Yes, it's like Superstore, but it's really bizarre.
Superstore, I think, really clicked with me because it was shot in an old Kmart building.
Yeah, where we
Agreed.
worked at the time.
Yeah.
And
It's so addicting. It's so.
It's so stupid,
Yeah.
though.
it's exaggerative comedy.
Yeah.
Same with that,
Mhm.
and it's really dumb, but it's really funny. Archer Spy stuff, really dumb, really funny. Letterkenny, how basic the clicks are in a small town.
Yeah.
Stupid. Every click goes to 10.
Demon Slayer.
Oh
I
yes,
think I've heard of that one.
I've heard of that one too. But so I guess watching stuff I forgot to even cover. The new season of Rick and Morty is out. I've been watching that every week. Well, I caught up what I missed, and I'm caught up finally. And I'm not going to get into the heavy analysis of Rick and Morty because it's pretty on the nose. If you can't figure it out, then don't fucking watch it, I guess. There's 1,000 Rick and Morty analysis fucking videos out there.
Yeah.
I'm not going to explain it. I'm probably never going to dive into it.
I don't know, you sat there and read the wiki on it for
I
how
read the
long?
wiki because I forgot where a couple events happened, and I wanted to get caught up for the new season.
Yeah.
But I ended up going back and watching it anyway, so, Anyway,
So, how's about...
let's start with community support for Destiny 2, and I took a shit on them, which is weird. Remember? Oh, no, we talked about that before,
Yeah, we talked about that last week.
but it's relevant. Okay.
Yeah, we're going to head into the news.
Yeah.
We're pretty much done with all the extra stuff. So,
Mhm.
good night.
Good night.
Thanks
Thanks
for
for your
stopping by.
contributions. We'll talk to you soon. I guess we're gonna. This is actually straight in the VGAs.
Well, no, here, we're going to start with this.
Okay.
We're going to start with our short little
You have
bits.
all the articles pulled up.
Yes.
So, something kind of interesting is the full-size Commodore 64 revival is coming out, and it includes 64 pre-installed games. Basically, this is a response to how bad the Mini went.
Right.
And
The Mini flopped so bad.
yeah, for those unfamiliar with the Commodore 64, it's a old school console that was released for homes in the same vein as an Atari.
I believe that's a picture of the Mini.
Yeah, because it's so small. How could you even use that thing with your? Look at that chick's hands.
Yeah.
No way.
Her thumb's about as big as the space bar.
Yeah, man. No way. That's got your 8-bit.
Yeah,
Stuff.
that's mostly what it is, I think.
So.
I've never
Excuse
played
me.
one before, but I mean, IGN made a pretty
It's an
big
80s
deal.
thing. This is way before our time.
Right. But I mean, they're trying to make a comeback because they tried to do with the Mini just like the Super Nintendo did.
Yeah, but a console that's made out of a keyboard,
Right.
making it small is not a good idea. That was a bad call.
Right. So,
So-
I mean, they're trying to come back with that, which
Yeah.
hopefully it works for them.
If I find one at a pawn shop for cheap, I'll pick it up.
Yeah. So some of the games.
It's not exactly on my radar, but it's something
No,
interesting to talk about nonetheless. California
here.
games Boulder Dash,
Yep.
Paradroid, and recently released Galencia and Planet of Death.
Yep.
You'll be able to save your files in a USB stick to take on the go, to take to your friend's Commodore 64, I guess. It's kind of stupid.
Oh, that is the Mini. It literally says right there,
Yeah.
minute.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So, I mean, you can pre-order it. So
Yeah.
there's that.
I mean, that's probably going to resonate with some people, but,
So there's that. So then, oh yes.
Oh, yeah, we kind of wanted to talk about this. Ryan Reynolds' new movie, Free Guy, is basically GTA the movie.
Yep.
If you haven't seen ads for it, you're probably living under a rock in a way. Or you don't.
I was gonna say I
frequent
haven't heard anything
media.
about it till I saw this ad or this article on IGN.
But basically, it's your NPC character in a video game world, much like Grand Theft Auto, where he becomes self-aware. And he's like, I'm gonna clean up this city, and that's all we know about it. And then it's Ryan Reynolds, so it's probably pretty funny.
I mean, he went into some depth within this article, but
I mean, it's an interesting idea.
Unless you're a big, heavy fan of GTA, I don't know how well this will work with everybody.
This is basically for Ryan Reynolds fans and Grand Theft Auto fans.
Yeah, I mean...
I can see that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If it's on, like, Netflix or something, I'll give it a watch.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not something I'm going to go out and buy or rent. So, it's just basically a big joke about Grand Theft Auto and how stupid that idea is in real life. But...
I'd at least give it a watch.
Yeah, I'll give it a go, because Ryan Reynolds is pretty... You know, most of his movies...
Make you laugh.
Yeah. I mean, it's not usually a waste of time.
No.
So, yeah. I didn't know this was happening.
Yes.
Ooh, yeah, I didn't either.
So,
yeah.
Bethesda put Elder Scrolls Legends card game development on hold. That is to say, it's not
No,
canceled.
they're just on hiatus.
So they're not making
foreseeable future.
They're just not making new content right now.
I'm not surprised. I mean, like, if you're gonna make it into a card game, there's a lot of shit to cover.
Right.
You know?
But people have liked it, so it's
Yeah.
kind of, and it's a mobile game.
Ooh.
So, I think it's really interesting that there's not focusing on that all of a sudden. I mean, this is only like maybe 4 years old.
Yeah, I don't know.
So, I think Bethesda. Oh fuck.
Yeah, because they can still download and play Legends on all existing platforms and still compete online.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's not the end of the world,
Yeah.
but they are putting a hold on it for now.
Yep. So, I'm gonna do a little segue into Bethesda.
Oh dear.
Some more information was revealed to me via a video from a creator I enjoy, Matt McMuscles. It is What Happens series. He continued his Fallout 76 dumpster fire.
Really?
So there wasn't a lot more to add other than that we talked about it a little bit. You pay $100 for a year on top of owning the game, and they created a fucking civil war within the game between people that pay that extra and people that don't. So they're constantly fighting, and casual players are having a hard time just trying to enjoy the game.
On top of their...
On top of having
private servers and stuff like that? Yeah.
And people are getting dropped, and private servers are not fully private.
Right.
So there's all that. And then, I'm not going to get into too much because I didn't make notes, I forgot to. But the biggest thing is, when Fallout 76 first came out, GameStop had exclusive bundle packs you could pre-order that included can't remember which model, a power armor helmet, which I tried to pre-order, but they were out.
And now they're full of mold.
That's right. People are getting sick because they wore them for fun, and the lining of the helmet was encased in mold. So Bethesda's trying not to claim responsibility for this.
Yeah, they're trying
and
to
they're trying to blame the
on
manufacturing company.
Yeah. Which is legally kind of a smart move.
Well, yeah.
Because they're not the ones that built them.
Yeah.
Right.
So I mean, but I still think Bethesda needs to take some responsibility for.
Well, they just fixed the bag thing.
Right.
There was a pre-order for another pre-order bundle you can get where you got a cool canvas bag, like a nice bag, and they sent out nylon pieces of shit. Everyone freaked out. They tried to comp them with in-game currency. They're like, no, I want my fucking thing.
What you
and
promised.
they just finally shipped out decent enough bags. Also, there was another thing that you could buy, a Fallout 76 blue jacket.
Oh.
It looked like from like a vault suit type of thing.
Yeah.
And they look like a piece of plastic on your body.
Really?
Oh,
I don't think they ended up comping anybody for that, but
Probably
I can't
That's
remember.
disappointing.
But I mean,
So the
these
only bundle
products
that
are-
was worth it was the life-size Pip-Boy.
Yeah,
I mean, you had one minor mishap.
and
like
So I got a defective piece for the cassette or the holotape player, And I'm like, what the fuck? So I was stuck. I couldn't finish it. I was pretty upset. It's a $125 model.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn, so what am I going to do? So I found out who the company was that made it. I emailed them. They promptly got back to me within an hour
Wow.
or two. And they're like, could you give us a little more detail? I'm like, sure. So I explained to them that it's upside down. And they're like, that's not happened yet as a thing that's happening to people. Why don't you give us some information and we'll send you a new piece? And I'm like, but while I was waiting for that response, all these emails happened pretty much over the course of a day or two.
Mm-hmm.
I was trying to figure it out, and I actually fixed it on my own. And I told them that I fixed it and I'm good. Thank you so much for trying to comp me the piece. So it turned out just fine, and they were like,
they were really cool about it, though.
they're
That's the
fantastic
thing is
company that made that model, and so I'm really
and it
happy
was a
with the model.
small company too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they only have a few things.
Yeah.
Some cars and that and a couple other things.
Yeah, because I did some digging on them after that whole thing happened. And
so I can't remember the name of the company, but you know what? They did really well.
So we'll talk more in depth about that whole thing.
Yeah.
You make some notes and we'll talk about it next week.
Yeah. So that turned out really nice.
Yeah.
And I'm really pleased with the model, and it's a completely wearable model.
Yeah.
I put it together, so if it breaks, it's on me.
Yep.
But
Sucks to be you.
Anyway, so there's my little side thing. What do we got next?
So In the Valley of Gods is on hold.
I wasn't aware of this. This popped up after we went over the stories, I think.
No.
We talked about this?
We did.
There's more than we talked about it over a week ago, though, or about a week ago, right?
I just brought this up before we started so that we had a basic rundown.
Right.
But Campo Santo is too busy working on Half-Life, Alex.
Yeah, priorities.
So they're putting their little guys on hold. I'm
Right, because Valve's making it, right?
right.
So.
Well, it says up here that Valve acquired Campo Santo, and Campo Santo was making In the Valley of Gods.
Right.
So I'm sure that merger kind of put it.
Well, that's what happens.
That was back in 2017.
What's nice is instead of making them cancel it, they're just
on hold,
repositioning their assets,
right?
Resources.
So I mean, for all those people that were looking forward to it,
you're gonna be out for maybe a bit.
But they're not canceling. This one.
This is kind of interesting.
Yeah. U.S. Congressman pleaded guilty to using campaign funds on Steam.
That's awesome.
That's a big illegal no-no.
He also took hundreds of thousands of dollars to fund his family's lifestyle, multiple holidays, food shopping, campaign credit card, misappropriated funds, all within 6 years. $1,300 Steam bill on campaign finance.
Wow.
So he's
I think he might be in trouble.
Just maybe.
Yeah, he said it was a personal expense that would be paid back, but by the time this article was written, no payment had been recorded. So he blamed his son.
Wow.
Which I think is pretty shitty.
Way to throw your.
The rest were he's trying to claim that he bought one game. His son bought one game, and the rest were charges that were basically fraudulent.
Basically.
I'm guilty, but my son took advantage of
Exactly. Exactly. So I mean, he left his wife hanging. He doesn't seem like a very good guy. March of 2020 we'll have more information. But what does that say? Max of how many years in prison?
So
I can't read that.
He's got a max of 5 years in prison and a $250,000 fine, which is.
I feel like that's way too small.
Well, that's the basic embezzling thing. So.
I feel like he should be stripped of all titles as well and no longer allowed
Any political career.
Yep.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Yep. That's just
using donations for your campaign.
Right.
That's pretty shitty.
Yeah, that's a pretty big betrayal of trust.
Yes. So this one was just posted today.
In Soviet Russia.
Yeah.
Russia sued Twitch.
Right. So apparently, the Russian internet company had their own contract with this year or English Premier League soccer game, and Twitch streamed it, and they didn't like it, so they sued him for $2.8 billion. I don't know how.
I don't know how that works.
Yeah.
So
Twitch refused comment for IGN, so.
They're gonna be like, we're figuring it out. Our lawyers have shut up.
Well, Twitch's lawyer said only provides users with access to the platform and is unable to change the content posted by users or track possible violations. So they're basically trying to blame their creators for streaming
so if
them.
a creator streamed it, they can't stop them.
No.
So that's...
No, but said creator can be sued.
Right. That's the thing is people gotta be really careful when they're doing Let's Watches.
Yeah.
Or, you know what I mean? Because we're living in an age where people own the rights to videos, memes, content. You gotta be really, especially something as big as that. You know, it's not a good idea to stream certain sporting events, and things that is not official, or watch it because.
Well, and Amazon could be in a really big upset over this too because they purchased Twitch in 2014 for $970 million.
Yep.
So they are owner of Twitch, and they could be in trouble for this. I mean, it's the it's the contenters. It's
the contenders.
Yes, it's their fault, but
I really don't.
Should Twitch be at fault for that because it is a content site?
I don't think so.
A creator site?
I don't think so. Do you?
I don't think so either.
I don't think Twitch should be responsible. I think the users need to be careful and take more time to research what they should be posting.
Right.
However, in other countries other than this one, football's a big deal. So
yeah.
If it's not known, I mean,
if it was a U.S.
good luck. The only reason, because Twitch probably did not officially stream anything.
No,
however,
probably not.
Instead of going after the little guys, they're going after the big company because they can get a bigger payout.
Right.
You just think the regulators would catch something like this and just be like, "Hey, stop that, take it down." I don't know.
I don't think that Twitch has a whole lot of regulators.
Wow.
The thing they focus on the most is violence.
Yeah.
Nudity. That kind of thing.
Which is pretty.
Like
yeah, like I'd want to put my eggs in those baskets.
Exactly.
You know, this is something that was probably really unanticipated.
Yeah, that creators probably.
I think a warning's fair.
Yeah.
If they didn't know.
Yeah.
It's not like people are doing this kind of thing vindictively usually.
No.
So.
No.
Anyway.
But.
If money's involved.
We'll see what happens. Yeah.
Yeah. So that trial is set for December 20th, so we'll know more in, 4 days' time. So.
Wow, that came quick.
Yeah.
They freaking prioritized that. Alright, let's talk about the Video Game Awards.
Yes.
Before we start, what were your overall thoughts? You don't watch.
I thought it was quick.
About 2 hours.
Yeah, but they didn't really spend a whole lot of time.
Not very many ads, but.
A lot of Stadia ads.
Well, yeah. Stadia's like, we need to make our money back.
Yeah.
But I mean, overall, I mean, it's not gold by any means.
No.
But in my opinion, for just now getting a Video Game Awards show in the last few years.
Well, yeah, this was their 5th consecutive.
I don't know, but I think it was
really
fine.
Yeah, it did its job.
Like.
I mean, I think every award show is quick in their own way.
Well, yeah.
I mean,
everyone's gonna bitch about something.
Yeah.
I've seen certain users on my Facebook like, what a crock of shit.
Yeah. I think it was just very much
strong.
Unrehearsed.
Oh, yeah. I mean, here's the thing. You're putting a bunch of people on a stage that pick
Sit
a job
camera.
where they don't like to be on
Yeah.
the center of attention, for one. So that's pretty funny.
Yeah.
And the other thing is, people don't fully understand what makes a game successful.
Right.
It's not just content. It's not just user base opinions. I'm gonna tell you right now, Fortnite won a category, and it's not unjustified because they, I'm not saying
Fortnite is a very popular game.
Fortnite.
I'm not gonna deny that.
Its success is brilliant, and they fucking cornered a market that didn't exist, and they did a great job at it.
And they've not
Good for
really
you,
had
Epic
any
Games.
oopsies.
No, nothing crazy.
No.
I mean, they have a big production team now, and
They are employing a lot of
objectively,
people.
fucking wow.
Yeah.
It's a big deal.
Yeah.
Especially, so.
Yeah.
Anyway,
So let's go over awards and then we'll go over world premieres.
yeah, I think, do you want to just go off of this
Let's just
instead?
go off this list and then we'll go over the world premieres here in a minute.
Yeah.
So game of the year.
We're going to start the big one.
Sekiro. Shadows Die Twice
won, and I'd say very justly.
Yes.
This company deserves some more game awards.
Yes, they only got 2 for this.
But
which is kind of surprising, being that they were game of the year. You figured they would have cornered more, but they were fair in the rest of their categories.
Yeah. So I mean, you had Control, Death Stranding, and Control. You're going to see a lot of.
I really thought that Control was going to win.
Control won 5 awards.
Yeah, I think so. Something like that.
Death Stranding won a couple.
Mm-hmm.
Resident Evil 2 didn't win anything, I don't think. But
I don't think so.
It definitely was up there in a lot of stuff. Super Smash Bros. Nostalgia! Yeah. Outer Worlds was a big contender. I mean, I have nothing to say. If something comes to mind on these games, I'm not going to...
No.
There's a lot to get through here.
Yeah.
So, the best action game was Devil May Cry 5. Justly.
I'm so glad Call of Duty did not win that one.
I mean, I never thought even 5 years later I'd be over Call of Duty still, but I am very much over Call of Duty.
Yeah.
Again,
it's too much.
Much like Fork Knife.
I
don't have a fucking problem with Call of Duty. People just, that's their repetition, because I get it. I play Dead by Daylight. It's the same game. I get it. The thing about Dead by Daylight is it doesn't feel so competitive.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Action and adventure. So Sekiro did win that one. I didn't realize that when I was trying.
The baby was freaking out during the awards, and we were both watching it in different rooms.
I was trying to take notes while all this was happening, so that I would remember.
There's a lot going on.
Yeah.
So, there's Death Stranding, RE2, and Control again. Borderlands didn't win because Gearbox, go fuck yourself. So anyway, art direction.
Control is so pretty.
So Control just came out a little bit ago.
Yeah, well, I
last
got
month, I think.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, you got it all.
December 3rd or something, or November. It's on there somewhere. Figure it out. Read through my notes. My handwriting is not that messy.
No, it's just a lot to get through. That's all.
So Gris is really pretty as well. That's
I was shocked that didn't win because the art style is really good.
Yeah. Sayonara Wild Hearts. I don't know. I think Sekiro could have won art direction, but I think Control definitely took top dog on that one for sure.
Yes, the creature design was fantastic.
Yep.
The power design for the main character was really good. So, all right. I mean, fair enough. And I think who presented the art design? The girl that's making the art director of Ghost of Tsushima.
Yes.
And that was the girl that's all at E3. I don't know if you remember, but she's like,
she doesn't speak English.
Well, yeah.
Very well at all. So she's trying to make jokes to the audience, and they're like, okay.
Aww.
She walks up and first thing she's like, my English.
Very bad.
Very bad. And so she's adorable, and she's just a crowd favorite. So they brought her back from E3, and she's like, I'm making this cool game.
Well, and when she's handing out the awards, she
leans down and kisses the feet of the one guy.
Well, the other guy bowed to her first. She's like, "Oh, you want to go?
Yeah.
I'll be funnier than you."
Yeah.
She's hilarious.
Oh my goodness, I feel so unprepared for this part. I'm a bad student. I'm sorry,
We didn't really go over it before.
There's not a lot to digest.
No.
Audio design. I heard the phrase "crock of shit." I haven't heard anything from Call of Duty Modern Warfare, but I can't imagine anything makes it better than Death Stranding, Control.
Death Stranding had their own.
Oh man, their sound designers were just alone, and then
I kind of feel like Death Stranding.
Audio design, though, I think that's a general term, right? So like, I think you're looking at environmental sounds and music.
But even still, I think that Death Stranding should have won that category.
I think Death Stranding are probably a horror game maybe of some kind. I don't know.
Yeah.
Resident Evil.
Yeah. Touche.
Maybe Sekiro. I don't know, but
Touche.
Community support, which is ironic.
Yeah, being that they were down
Their
for...
servers took a shit, and then it must have went really well coming back
Apparently.
up. But, so Destiny 2 won best community support, which we couldn't find what really that entails, other than that the players are really good at, really nice to each other. I think that's all we can
At
conclude.
least that's respectable.
Yeah.
Destiny wasn't too bad.
No.
Yeah. So, content creator of the year was Shroud. Yeah.
I think I've got some information on...
I think you played. I gotta quit doing that. You guys can't hear me. Sorry.
You'll keep sticking it in your beard, and it's gonna keep catching, and you're gonna be...
The beard I could deal with. My mouth, you can't hear me.
Yeah, but you're gonna end up pulling all your beard hairs out, and then you're gonna be baby faced, and I'm gonna cry.
She's gonna cry. She's not gonna touch me for 6 months.
Yep. He's on there somewhere, I promise you. So, at the beginning of the Game Awards, they said that they were gonna have 10 world premieres.
At least
I think we ended up with, what?
16, 17.
Oh, wow.
There's
Yeah.
a lot of premieres.
And there's 2 that I'm really, really excited for.
Yeah?
Single player League of Legends stories.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah, it's a whole new ball game, so I'm really curious to see how they're gonna take that.
Yes.
I can't see anything about Shroud. I know
That's
you took
fine.
notes, but content creator of the year was Shroud, so good for him. I'm shocked Ewok didn't win. She's adorable.
Yes. I think a lot of that had to do with the fact that she took the Microsoft content, or the Microsoft,
Contract.
and skipped out on Twitch.
But I mean, they try to be more fair and subjective, I guess. So, esports winner was Zonic. He played.
That's the coach.
Yeah.
I think he was Overwatch.
I saw this section.
So your esports event was obviously going to be League of Legends. That is by far.
Yeah, I'm shocked.
Overwatch didn't. Overwatch and League of Legends should have been tied.
Overwatch, League of Legends, and Fortnite are definitely the top honest.
I don't
what
think
people
that
watch.
Fortnite is.
Everyone was watching Fortnite, but it's not as big of an event because it goes.
It goes
way
so fast. Yeah, a
League
league
of
match
Legends,
can take over half an hour
And League of.
if you've got good players.
Well, and the League of Legends World Championship runs over weeks.
Yeah.
Not just a weekend.
Right.
Evo is a fighting game
Right.
tournament. And I really feel like they should put maybe put that in its own...
Fighting versus battle.
Yeah, I mean, they have the
Royale
best fighting game,
yeah.
but they don't have any... Anyway.
Yeah, so...
Esports Game of the Year.
League of Legends, absolutely.
Has been for a long time.
Yeah.
The host was Jokes?
I think it's...
Yokes? Something like that. I don't know.
I think it's Shokes.
Shokes.
Shocks.
Shocks?
It's Shocks.
Okay.
Because I went to go spell it, and then it popped up on the screen. I'm like, what the?
Yeah.
What?
That's weird.
So, Shocks won. Woohoo. Esports player was Booga.
Yeah.
Bugga. It's Bugga.
Bugga.
Sorry, I butchered that. It's Bugga.
I don't watch enough esports all the time.
I don't either.
G2 Esports was the best team. Family Game. The joke was pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
The host was like, here's the candidates for your Family Game.
Pretty sure
Game of the
Nintendo's got this in the bag.
Yeah. He's like, I'll be shocked if Nintendo doesn't win
Yeah.
since they're all Nintendo games. Luigi's Mansion 3 won. And I'm sure it did.
Ring Fit is basically the Wii Fit trying to come back.
Yeah, it's kind of cute, actually. It looks like kind of like a lot of fun because there's bosses you fight in it and
Ooh.
stuff. So.
Yeah,
That's
that's how
I'm
you.
interested in Luigi's Mansion. I played it for the GameCube because I'm old.
Right. I know what you mean. Best fighting game. Okay. I have some words. Alright. This is not exactly, I would say it's a crock of shit because I'm looking at it objectively. I'd say probably the one that made the most money. And because they're still making fighters. That's the other thing people that are salty about this don't realize is they still haven't released all the fighters for Super Smash Bros. And this came out a year ago.
Yeah.
So that's extended content. And I know Mortal Kombat 11 just released the Joker, but it's almost done with its with its fighters, and it just came out in April.
Yeah.
So there's that.
They're not timing it
Yes.
very well. They're
Jump
coming out too
Force
fast.
was a joke.
I don't know anything about
Jump
that
Force was a fighting game with all the different anime characters from different universes together, and it was an idea. It just didn't work.
one. Oh.
So it played really bad.
I'm surprised it got dominated then.
It just didn't work well, and it just didn't play well. It just didn't work out, and that sucks because the idea was pretty cool, but Dead or Alive 6 it's fine. Samurai Showdown 2019, because it just came out a little bit ago. I've seen some footage, way more in depth, takes a lot more skill in my mind. I think that should have maybe won, but again, it just came. That's the thing, is it's a
Your
gamble.
nostalgia is almost always gonna win, though.
That's right, and I'm not saying Super Smash Bros. Ultimate didn't deserve to win, but it's also been kind of a shitty year for fighting games, honestly. Like, this is it. That's it.
Yeah, but Super Smash Bros. Also caters to the right market.
Right, and it's an easy
right
fighting
age.
game for all ages to play.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It can be as complicated as you want it to be. So, you know, anyway, I'm not too salty.
Oops, my bad.
Man,
I was not looking at you when I threw that. My bad.
usually you just throw stuff and.
I know.
Thank you, Mandy.
So, fresh indie game. Disco Elysium.
Oh, so, this is always a fun award.
Yes.
Disco Elysium is like a detective noir, over-the-top adventure type of game.
Very pretty.
It's pretty, and I think it deserved to win.
I think Gris was a very close second, though. I don't know. I like the look of Gris.
Yeah,
quite a lot.
It is pretty. So, I mean...
There's not really much on that category.
Untitled
because
Goose
I don't
Game.
know any of the other games.
Everyone went nuts for Untitled Goose Game because it's a fun, silly...
Untitled Goose Game song, I just got that.
Yeah. So, I mean...
It was really cute.
It made us... It took the world by storm for a few weeks.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a big deal, so...
Well, the Muppets made a big deal out of it.
That was funny. I got a kick out of that.
Yeah.
Other people probably thought it was a huge sellout thing because Disney owns Jim Henson Productions, but you can get fucked. I thought it was funny. If you didn't like it, I don't care. Game direction. Death Stranding from Kojima Productions won. Shocker. Because Kojima's fucking legit, and that game's nuts. It doesn't make any sense, and I gotta play it.
But that's the thing, is that it doesn't make sense, but people still thoroughly enjoy playing it.
You have to play it start to finish to make sense of it.
Right.
So...
It's
It's definitely a huge narrative,
Yeah.
enticing thing. So,
Right.
attaboy Kojima.
Yep. Yep.
So-
Games for Impact was Gris. That was a good one.
Mm-hmm. I really enjoyed Don't Nod Studios.
Yes.
So I'm kind of sad Life is Strange 2 didn't win.
Yeah,
However, Life
but-
is Strange 1 was objectively better than Life is Strange 2, even though I haven't played them.
I don't know. I liked the background story on Life is Strange 2 better than I did on 1. I feel like 2...
1 was was fun because it was easier to laugh at, but not in a bad way.
See, 2 is serious. Based on what I've read, I've not played it.
Mm-hmm.
Based on what I've read, 2 is pretty serious.
It did take a slight tone change.
Yeah.
Because you gotta understand, Don't Nod's I think it's a foreign company.
I think
So
so.
when they were trying to capture the West Coast teenage stuff, they went a little overboard in the hipsters. It was an art school for teenagers, so the hipster stuff was played on way hard, but it was a great game, and I haven't played 2 yet. I don't play episodic games. I wait till they're done. So anyway, independent game. Disco Elysium won that too. Baba Is You. I've seen footage of. It's a puzzle game and it's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, not much to talk about there.
Mobile game. Big fucking shocker.
Call of Duty Mobile won, which is kind of surprising, and I think the reason it won is because it actually functions so well on your phone, and people are coming back to play a shooter on your phone.
Yeah. I thought for sure that What the Golf was going to win because it was so hyped up.
Right, and that's a weird
as such
game.
a stupid...
Fun time killer.
Yeah.
So...
I thought that was going to win.
I did too. I was kind of shocked Call of Duty won.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I could see why. It probably made a ton of money.
Yeah.
And it
Yeah.
whatever. Apex won this.
Yes.
Out of Division 2, Borderlands 3. I honestly thought Call of Duty was probably going to steal it.
I don't know. I thought Tetris was going to take it.
I was hoping Tetris 99 would take it.
Yeah.
But I didn't expect it to.
No.
So Apex won, and I have nothing against... I really have nothing...
At that time, that's when Mirage came out.
Yeah.
And was announcing his holiday bash.
Yeah. I mean, Apex Legends, I don't have anything against that kind of game, or Fortnite for that matter. It's just...
I can't play those
it's
kinds
just
of
not
games.
in my...
That's like Diablo for you. I can't...
It's hard for me to play them. I tried Fortnite with the Entity and Apex, and Apex was even worse. I had a hard time playing Apex with him, and yeah, I don't play games because they're popular.
No,
So
you play games because you like them.
Yeah, narrative was Disco Elysium, which was surprising because I expected Control to take it.
Yeah, Control didn't win near as many as I had anticipated.
But people are still going on about Control.
I mean, Control is still fresh on the market, so we'll see next year what...
I thought Death Stranding was going to win.
Yeah.
But...
Shocker, Fortnite.
So
I thought it was going to be Final Fantasy.
This is an interesting category. Ongoing game.
Mm-hmm.
I think the biggest thing is who's keeping up with the freshest content. And objectively, it's probably Fortnite.
Yeah.
But Final Fantasy XIV was a really close contender because they're still dropping DLC and that game came out like 5 or 6 years ago.
Right.
So, anyway.
Performance.
As a voice actor in a game, was
He
Mads
was... Yeah,
Mikkelsen.
so that was Death Stranding.
Yep. I'm really shocked Norman didn't.
Reedus
I'm
didn't
just
win.
kind of sad because he was there. He was supporting his game.
Yep.
He was a guest.
Yep.
Norman Reedus is actually a pretty good actor, and I think people, he's a big.
People don't give him as much credit.
Right, but not to say Mads didn't do a good job because
No,
I'm sure he
he
did.
did.
I don't know for a fact. I gotta play the game,
Mhm.
but role playing game, Disco Elysium won a lot.
They took, I think, 5.
home. Yeah.
Yeah.
That foreign company took home 5,
Mm-hmm.
and they did a great job.
Score and music. So yeah, there's your Death Stranding.
So that's why they took the score and music,
Mm-hmm.
the audio design.
I'm not quite sure what that all entails. What that category
I think it's
entails.
mostly just like your environmental feel from just sound in general.
Right.
So like what I can compare, I didn't play a lot of shooters in the last 10 years. The one I played the most of was Battlefield 4.
Yeah.
I was playing with the Belize, and I could see why. It's not the music, it's your
environment stuff.
yeah. So anyway, sports and racing's game / racing game, because they don't have a lot of sport games this year.
Mm-hmm.
And so Crash took that home because
I thought FIFA was gonna win. FIFA is
everyone
such a
loves FIFA.
big
It's
game.
crazy.
It's ridiculous.
Anyway, there wasn't a lot of top. No one gives a fuck about Madden.
Mm-mm.
Strategy game, Fire Emblem Three Houses took it.
Not shocking at all, actually.
There's not a lot of strategy games that came out this
No.
year. I just saw an article in the Game Informer about Age of Empires 4.
Right.
There's an article, but it still does not have a release date. It's been in the works since like 2017 or longer.
They gotta make sure it's gonna do well before they release it.
I'm really excited.
That right there comes back to, do you want a shitty game?
Yep.
Or do you want a
wanna
better
wait
game
and
later?
get a better
Yeah.
game? Yeah.
Beat Saber, big shocker.
Yeah, the VR game, Beat Saber, because good rhythm game.
Yeah. There was no question about that
No.
one. None whatsoever.
Yeah. Okay, so there's that.
Yep.
Time to cover the releases real quick here.
Yes.
So, they covered a lot of small independent projects from like one person. There's a game, and this is kind of interesting, with Salam. It's a high tension runner game in the same vein as Temple Run or whatever it's called. Temple Run, yeah. Where you're a refugee forced to flee, so you're running. This guy was I don't know if he was a refugee or if his mom was.
Both.
So he based it off of his mother,
And you play as his mother as you're doing all this.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
So
And every in-game purchase gets donated to
a
refugees.
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
So
Yeah.
he's just trying to promote peace, empathy, and impact just to show.
Mm-hmm.
So it was. They started it off with that, so that's
Yeah.
pretty interesting.
Nice.
Cool. I mean, will I ever play it? Probably not, but there's people that will, and people will
that
do it.
play Temple Run to
It's
the
a-
death.
Yeah, we'll
will
love it
probably
probably.
play that
and they're
game.
like doing two things at once, you know.
It's kind of better to see some like better pursuits for these kinds of games or like online transactions than just like money machines. You know what I
Right.
mean? So that's a really good.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a feel good moment for
Yeah.
the show.
Yeah.
Maneater, it's gonna be $40. This is interesting because what a weird fucking game. Maneater, it's gonna be $40. It's coming out the 22nd of May next year. On all platforms, but except Steam. It's gonna be on the computer. It's in the Epic Games Store. Jaws on steroids is the description, and basically you're a shark, and you can upgrade your shark. You go eat people. It's just a gory, destructive,
Yeah.
silly ass game that looks fun.
It's
you know.
a time killer, basically.
Yeah, I mean, if it's on sale, I'll pick it up. It looks fun. The best esports coach, Zonic, it was a CS:GO.
Oh, that's right, CS:GO. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. All right. So. The Xbox Series X or Sexbox. Xbox Sex is another name for it.
Previously known as Project Scarlet.
Yeah, that was released. Everyone's been teasing it a lot because a lot of people are really not liking the Xbox consoles, so they're calling it the Sexbox because they're like, it's gonna be stupid. The specs have been released on it, but
The console itself looks bigger than my damn computer tower.
at that point, if it's $500, I'll spend an extra $3 and get a pre-built, nice ass gaming computer.
Right.
Or you
For
can just
$800.
build one for like $800.
Yeah.
And
That's
it
just-
lasts 3 times the new console. Like
Yeah.
consoles poop out and they're considered obsolete after 18 months.
At least you can upgrade your computer
Yeah.
and change parts when they break.
Right.
So, I mean, don't get me wrong, I am a console gamer at heart, but
And every Xbox fanatic is gonna go after that.
Oh yeah.
yeah, and I was an Xbox fanboy through the first stages of Xbox One, but when they kept changing the user interface layout, it was just,
You were also part of the beta program.
yeah, so I mean, that was nice, but is it comfortable for streaming directly from? No.
Yeah.
Unless you're by yourself.
That's just it. If you want to stream as a crowd, you virtually can't unless you've got a bunch of extra stuff that...
You don't want.
Yeah.
You don't want,
It makes your setup time really long.
Yeah.
Your teardown time really
It's
long.
ridiculous.
It's not worth it.
So alongside that, they showed footage for Hellblade 2, which looks really cool.
Yes.
So if it's exclusive to the X, and the thing is the Xbox didn't have any exclusives this generation. None, really. So that was their big problem. They didn't have any motivation to buy it. So, I mean, if they're starting to get a bunch of exclusives, maybe I'll pick it up after the first couple years.
Yeah.
But I ain't get it right away.
No.
Oh yeah, the Joker DLC character for MK11. His design looks cool.
Yes.
Looks different. I like it. The esports player there, Bugga. He was Fortnite, and he won the Fortnite Cup for $3 million. He won $3 million. So I can't shit on that game entirely.
No, I mean, a lot of people are taking that game and doing good with it community-wise. I don't like the Battle Royale.
It's just not my
No.
not my cup of tea.
My biggest bone to pick is just like sometimes
It can be toxic.
it's just it's a toxic, like sometimes the community can be toxic. You never know who you're gonna run into. But I
Right.
guess that's just the daily struggle of life and in video games.
It
But
is.
the
Well, then you had...
the layout of the game wasn't that bad actually. Like it was visually appealing and like the concept sounds fun. But sometimes it's just not as fun when playing with like not so nice people.
It's not fun also to play because especially at this point, people that play it all the time.
Yeah.
how can you get into it unless you
Yeah.
plan to dedicate all your time?
It's very competitive, and that is just not the kind of game that I'm really into.
Right.
You also had a bad experience with it. I mean,
You had a toxic experience with it in real life, though.
yeah.
And you saw what it was doing
Right.
to said person.
So, I mean, I don't blame you for not liking that
Yeah.
game one bit.
I mean, the reason I play Dead by Daylight is because I was able to catch up.
But you don't
How fast was
chat.
I? Well, there's no chatting, so it's hard to be toxic.
unless you are the group of survivors.
Or you play on PC.
Discord,
well, not Discord. There's a chat after each match.
After each match.
But if people are gonna bitch at you, they only have 30 seconds to do it.
you leave the lobby. Boo.
Bye.
Yeah.
But I mean, my experience with that online game is far more positive than any other online game I've played.
Yeah.
And it didn't take me but a couple weeks.
Yeah.
And barely playing a couple days a week to get moderately okay.
Mm-hmm.
And I started going good from there.
Yeah.
So, and I haven't forgotten how to play. Nothing changes.
No.
It's consistent.
And they're almost always adding new content.
Yeah.
So
They just released another killer, and they're not going to slow down. So, Gearbox is also doing Godfall was revealed as for the PS5 loot slasher Destiny.
that was
type.
the only PS5 anything that they showed.
Yeah. PS5's been real hush hush.
Mm-hmm.
So.
I can't say as I blame them.
No,
I mean,
it's
E3
actually a good
they'll
strategy.
probably blow everybody out the water.
Well, they don't even participate in E3. They have their own show,
Oh, that's right.
but still. Nintendo and Square Enix announced Bravely Default 2 in 2020, which is cool. I have one and never got to play it. My DS is missing still for 5 years.
I'll get you another one eventually.
Yeah, I'm just waiting to find one in pawn shop.
Yeah.
Warframe Empyrean, which is a free game. It's free download. PC release that night. Prologue, made by the same people, made by Player Unknown,
So that
is really mysterious.
it's very hush hush still. I mean, you go to their website and you can sign up for the newsletter and stuff.
Which we did because we're curious.
And I haven't gotten anything. I mean, it did what it was supposed to do and it struck everybody's curiosity.
Yep, certainly did.
So, I mean, I am pretty interested in that one.
Yeah.
Provided it is a game I like to
Yeah.
play.
Sons of the Forest, a sequel to The Forest,
Which came out in, like, what?
14.
Oh, that was okay.
And then there's one more left in there. Right, released the Ruined King League of Legends story. So I don't know if it's gonna be like. It says it's an RPG, so that's the turn-based one.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be interesting to see how that goes. It might be like the other premiere that was there, which was Gears of War Tactics. So it might be similar to that, which would be fine.
Yeah, they said it's after
Burning Tides.
Burning Tides. Thank you.
So,
I'm not the in-house league nerd anymore. That's all my brother, and he's
Yeah.
not here.
So-
So
we're just really curious to see how that turns out because it's a whole new beast for Riot to tackle.
right.
So
And they announced the second one as well.
yeah, it's on
I think
here
it's at the
somewhere.
very bottom.
They did a movie premiere. Birds of Prey, the
Right.
Harley Quinn movie,
Yes.
and that looks pretty good.
Yes.
I was really curious about it.
Because they it doesn't look as convoluted as Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
They kind of pulled back a little bit on.
I think they've listened to their audience
Yeah.
a little bit more.
So they brought Margot Robbie
Margot Robbie.
back, and so that's really exciting. She did a really good.
Yes.
So not a whole lot was revealed other than some footage. The story's not really there yet. So, but it was announced for February.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that was the first trailer for sure or not.
Oh, that's right. I think it's released around my birthday.
What is your birthday exactly?
7th.
It is the 7th.
There you go,
That's
birthday
right.
movie.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, so that's pretty cool. I mean, a DC movie on
It
your
probably
birthday.
won't hit our theaters until fucking March, but
No, our
Our theaters
theaters
been
are
pretty good.
on it.
I haven't been in these new theaters,
Yeah.
so I can't tell.
No, they're on the world premiere. They actually do the midnight now
Really?
Nice.
on
Yeah.
Thursday. So.
Wow. Alright, whatever.
Moving on up.
Mhm.
I nixed that comment, I guess.
What fuck? When was the last time you went to a movie?
You
remember? One with me.
I didn't get flowers or jewelry, so I don't remember.
She pretends to be salty about this, but if I gave her flowers, she'd probably shit twice and die.
What? Who did you cheat on me with?
Yeah, she'd be like, "What's her name?"
Yeah.
Uh,
What did you do?
Cyberpunk 2077. It showed the music. There's a concert. Some music performances, and I can't remember the name of the fucking band that was there.
It
But
should be right under it.
nope, you got Cyberpunk 2077. It's slated for April 16th. Games, soundtrack, concert, PC, PS4, One in Stadia, Keanu Reeves. That's what you got. So I don't know.
Okay, so she'll probably
If you
come
guys
up
watch
later
it-
in the list.
You know.
I mean, her performance was pretty decent.
It was pretty
A little
alright.
confusing, but
I mean, it's cyberpunk music.
Yeah.
Literally, it's
yeah.
it's
I'm
it's
pretty
really
sure her name
upbeat.
started with a G.
It's like good. I don't know.
Okay.
D&D Dark Alliance new game, 4-player co-op, PC and consoles. Probably looks like it's gonna be the same vein as Diablo.
Yeah.
Which is cool. A new Diablo-like game would be fun. Apex announced their fucking holiday event thing.
Holiday.
And then, so here you go. Here's our games for Impact. GNS, beautifully. Sackle? The fuck's that say? Is that the one with the vets?
So, GNS. Gris, that's Gris. That's Gris. GRIS.
Okay.
I combined my R and my I. So that came out 12/13 of 18 on the Switch.
Right.
PC. He's a Spanish indie developer. Google literally described the game as beautifully sad.
Aww.
That's pretty much.
We don't know a lot more
I
about
didn't really
it.
do
We
any
couldn't
more
find a lot more
digging.
on it other than people said it was pretty.
Well, I mean, it came out on the 13th.
Mm-hmm.
So, so Xbox and Moon Studios announced a new game, Ori and the Will of the Wisps.
Oh, I was curious on that one.
It looks pretty.
It's a direct sequel to Ori the Blind Forest, which is a very, very beautiful platformer.
Yeah. So that one's slated to come out 2/11 of 20.
Yeah, people are
February
pretty
11th.
excited. I didn't get to play the first one, so
It's on my list.
yeah.
Yeah. So Gaming Citizens, I really like this one. Captain Machuga created a almost an esports team called Stack Up, but it's geared for veterans and military personnel.
Ooh.
Those with mental health problems that don't want to go to a therapist or do anything like that after they get out. Basically, they just get together, they bring their PCs, and they play video games like Overwatch or Fortnite, and they sit there and they discuss their stories with other...
People that have been through similar things.
Right.
It's a little easier to discuss it.
Instead of going to a
That's awesome.
therapist, who says, how does this make you feel?
Right.
The other people can empathize with them and give back their own stories and
Well,
stuff
yeah,
like
they've
that.
been through so much. It's like,
Exactly. Yeah.
So,
So,
what's the most annoying thing you think a therapist could say to you that would turn you off to a therapist?
right.
What would you think?
how does that make you feel?
Okay, what about you?
How does that make you feel?
There's a lot to unpack here.
Yeah, right?
I say that though to people. I'm like, there's a lot to unpack here. It's the tone. There's
Then
a
that's
lot
just
to
it.
unpack
That's
here.
why I'm not really...
It's a lot easier to talk to somebody who's been through something.
Right. I'm not 100% a fan of therapists, and I know a lot of people are, and I'm not.
It's like unspoken empathy.
Right. But, I mean, I feel, and I've never been to a therapist before, so I might be totally off base here, but I feel like a lot of them have that kind of tone of voice to them where they kind of try and talk down to you because you need to be there. I mean, maybe not.
I think every therapist is different. Every therapist experience is going to be different.
Right.
And so, finding a therapist and establishing one is like establishing like a physician.
Yeah,
or
the
doctor.
first step to overcome is the condensation. The feeling of being
You okay, buddy?
the feeling of someone being condescending toward you.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
that's the
absolutely,
first thing.
if you need it, go get help.
But if you find, it's
If
not
you
gonna
find
help
help
you,
in other people besides the therapist,
that's okay
take
too.
it and run with it while you can.
And I think any good therapist,
You need a support system.
yeah, like if you find it or even cultivate your own support system, like even better. Kudos
Right.
to you.
Exactly. I'm not dissing therapists. I'm
for
not
sure.
dissing their profession by any means, but it's
I
just
think
not-
there can be like some other like therapists out there that have different values than other people, like client or therapist. So like
Yeah.
I think there's like
Well, that's the thing is every therapist kind of operates different.
yeah.
And their priorities in what they. It's really a complicated field.
Yeah,
and
it is.
Yeah. You gotta find what's right for
there's
you.
no right answer exactly.
No.
So.
No.
Anyway,
So,
what's next?
Game Festival. Steam has a new project going on. They're going to release 13 demos for a 48-hour window. You get to go play these games, these demos for free, for 48 hours, give your feedback, boom, you're done.
Okay.
13 games. And I don't know how often they're going to do it.
First time they're doing it.
Yeah, I don't
Till
remember them
Christmas.
talking about it. But like you said, the baby was screaming and there was a lot of stuff going on while we were watching this. So I might be missing stuff.
Wolfeye and Devolver made a game called Weird West.
That looks really interesting.
Yeah, it looks fun. It's an action RPG, top camera view. Looks pretty fun. What company were they before? What did they make? Dishonored.
Yes.
So that's pretty
based
cool.
on what I saw, it's basically the Wild West with like magic and stuff.
Yeah.
Spells and shit.
Right. It's kind of cool. I think it's
Something about the ancients.
Ooh.
so.
Yeah.
That's always fun.
Does that have a release date?
No.
Okay. Probably
not at all.
sometime 2020.
Not even in a year. They just they wouldn't go into it too much farther.
Or maybe it's 2022.
Because they're like, can you tell us anything else? And they're like, nope. Magic Legends, Perfect World. It's the first MMORPG of from Magic the Gathering,
Right.
Ooh.
which is quite the universe, and
Oh,
it's
yeah.
and it very expansive in and of itself. So, as you probably know,
Mhm.
probably better than both of us because I've never delved into it too much.
Not too well. Jenny knows a lot more
Right.
than I do. Yeah.
But I had a lot of friends and acquaintances in high school that played it. I sat at that table and ate lunch near them. That's pretty much
You
it.
were on the edge of the circle listening.
Yeah, they're like, you want to play? I'm like, nope. Why? I'm too lazy to learn how to play.
Pretty much.
That's all it is. Okay, here's the one I give a fuck about, big
Ooh.
time. Ghost of Tsushima is slated for summer of next year. It had its PS4 premiere at E3. It's that woman that we told you about that's really cute and a fantastic art director. Said, like a Tagade. I don't know her name, but the mask is badass.
The Oni mask.
Yes. He's arriving. So this is like the first gameplay trailer it looked like with some story.
Yeah.
It looks like a stealth action game.
It's a mix of like
Assassin's Creed.
and Shadows of Mordor.
Yeah, kind of like a, so that's pretty exciting and it looks really good and I'm really excited. I love stealth games, so.
I was kind of curious on playing Assassin's Creed on the Switch too. I don't know why.
We
I just
haven't.
am.
Have you played that before, Assassin's Creed at all?
No.
Why don't you bum the Xbox and play it?
Bum the Xbox.
Yeah, don't you have it on the Xbox? Assassin's Creed.
I have some of them. I have a 4 and Unity.
Yeah. So I mean.
I mean, you could try it there, or when we have it hooked up, you could try it if
Yeah.
you'd rather.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Who knows? It's on my list.
Yeah. Gears Tactics, which is becoming this style of stealth, the turn-based
Mhm.
strategy. This style, turn-based strategy games that's not an RPG is kind of starting to become prominent.
Yeah.
So, I've never tried them. It's kind of like XCOM was one of the first big ones that did that. So, yeah, Gears.
Dot.
Naraka Blade Point is a multiplayer melee game based from a developer in China. So I saw a little footage. It looks pretty good.
Mhm.
I mean, kind of like a For Honor.
Yeah.
So there's okay. So this is another one of those small content creator stories. There's a kid named Luke.
Yes.
He created a game called Let's Be Well within Roblox. And he made it to kind of help kids with depression or become aware and understand what it is.
So
There's definitions in it and
yeah.
stuff. And
his dad had depression really bad and committed suicide when he was young.
Oh.
So he's trying to.
in an effort to understand it further himself, he's helping others.
Right.
Nice.
Seems
Right.
like a really nice kid, and he's like, his mom described it in an interview as he got really, really physically ill,
Yeah.
and the doctor's like,
Shrugging their shoulders. We don't know what we have.
after talking to him a little more, they're like, we just have to call it a major depressive episode, and he
Yeah.
ended up killing himself, and that's sad. So
Yeah, I think their youngest was only.
he just born,
Yeah.
less than a year old.
Yeah.
So it was sad.
So he's really trying to help out
Yeah.
other kids who.
Don't fully understand it.
Right.
And what's the title of that one again?
Let's Be Well.
Yeah, I mean, this little kid runs around the map.
It's like 14, yeah, that made it. But,
Yeah. The character runs around the map and finds notes that, depression, definition, and it kind of tries to take you through the steps
Mhm.
of depression and finding a way to get better, basically.
Yeah, from what we can gather,
Yeah.
anyway.
He's on Facebook Gaming, so, I mean, I think most of these,
A lot of them are Facebook sponsored
Yeah.
stuff.
yeah.
Red Hill was premiered from 9 to 5, and it's a new type of shooter, I guess. 3 teams of 3 players in 3 rounds. It's
That
more.
seems
It focuses
busy.
more on tactics than just overpowering your opponents.
That seems really busy.
Yeah, there's not a lot shown.
No.
I'm not a huge shooting game.
But I mean,
No.
if it's more strategy, it might be worth it. Sounds a lot like Rainbow Six Siege to me.
Oh yeah.
So, New World 2020 is the soft release date from Amazon, and it's their MMORPG set in the 1600s to colonize fictional lands. And the cinematic trailer looked really cool, but there's not much more. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Anyway, so there's that. Convergence, League of Legends. This is the action platformer one where you play as Echo, and you can manipulate time, and there's consequences of that throughout the game.
Yeah, he was when he was describing it, it was very much, you manipulate time, this is what will happen. And that's the main focus
Yeah,
of the game.
I didn't even see this.
He's trying to find himself, and in doing so, he manipulates time a
Yeah.
lot and gets really screwed over
So-
with that.
Now you got 2 different types of games entirely covered from Epic Games in the League of Legends universe: a
Mhm.
platformer and an RPG.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens. Surgeon Simulator 2 is coming out. Okay. People enjoy that game. It's silly.
I feel like Mark would be really into that game because he wants to be a neurosurgeon.
Yeah.
So
This
You
was kind of a surprise thing. Sorry. An announcement for Wolf Among Us 2 which is kind of nuts because
Yeah.
Telltale Games shut down, and they made those narrative games. Ad Hoc Studios resurrected Telltale. It looks like they worked on games like The Walking Dead episodic series 1 and 2, and Batman, among other games. So that was surprising,
Yeah.
and that's cool. Fast and Furious Crossroads was their big reveal, and I think that's a little funny. But, because Vin Diesel came out.
Vin Diesel's kind of a weirdo.
He's awkward as fuck. Like, he is.
Yeah.
He comes out, he's like, hi.
He all has to bend down into the mic.
The mic's way down here, and he's like, hi, guys. I don't know if you know this, but I like video games a lot. Well, I mean, he didn't come out first. It was the chick from
Michelle Rodriguez.
yeah, from
Yeah.
And so she's like, hey, guys. And everyone's like, woohoo, it's you. And then she's like, and my buddy's here, too. And he comes out, and everyone's like, oh, my God, it's Vin Diesel. And he's like...
Yeah, so they take a break, and they show the trailer for the video game, and he goes, they told me to stop bending over into the mic, so I guess I have to stand here.
Yeah. They started having their own conversation on stage, and they're like, oh, shit, sorry.
Yeah, they're talking to each other about, what was it?
The game.
The trailer. No, he just watched the trailer.
Yeah, he's like, I just saw the trailer for our new movie. It's pretty nuts. And he's like, oh, shit, sorry, guys. And I'm like...
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's all pulling out her phone trying to find it. And I'm like, really? You're fucking on stage.
Yeah, that was funny. It was really authentic.
Yeah.
At least it felt authentic. And Vin Diesel's just kind of like, I'm awkward like you guys too.
Yeah. And then their big game of the year. That was the end of it.
Elden Ring. Who's working on that? Oh, Elden Ring. That's the company that's made Sekiro.
Oh, right.
And Dark Souls. That's their new one. They're working at... they're going to announce it at E3. And they're working with George R. R. Martin on the world. So hopefully that'll be cool.
Yeah,
I can't remember the name.
the narrative side of it.
Yeah,
Nice.
so that's pretty neat.
Might you pop that open more?
I'm gonna... Are you guys warm too?
Yeah.
Yeah. So...
That's that.
That's the VG...
Yeah, the VGAs.
VGAs.
Okay.
So, there you go. That's our thoughts were it was pretty okay.
Yep.
Nothing fancy. I mean, nothing too crazy. Nothing too terrible. Nothing too great.
No.
Ghost of Tsushima looks really good. A lot of people really were not impressed, is kind of the general consensus I've seen, and I can see why. People were like, it's bullshit on some of these awards.
Some of the people that had announced awards, they were not happy about. This is only their 5th year. They're still working out kinks. They're still trying to get it to be...
Some of you people that are like, I mean, it's okay to have an opinion and say they could have done this different or they could have done this better. That's fine. People that are like saying that the whole thing was a crock of shit.
That's a bit much.
That's a bit much.
Yeah,
and
don't just bitch to bitch.
Be happy that there's a fucking video game awards ceremony to
exactly.
begin with.
Yeah.
And that companies are being recognized. A small company was recognized 5 different times this year.
Nice.
Be happy.
But that's not the type of game.
Just because you can't afford to buy the game and try it, go fuck yourself. And that's what the real issue is.
But that's not the
with a lot
type of game that this particular person plays.
Oh my god. Sorry you didn't get your big Godzilla game. Go fuck yourself. Godzilla sucks sometimes. Fuck. Anyway,
we are officially at 2 hours and
yeah,
10
we're gonna clock it hereabouts.
Yeah, I'm pretty tired.
I will say, watching Ninja get into fights online with people that criticize his walk is pretty funny, and I think he's taking it a little too personally. But I mean, he's allowed to defend his walk, I guess. I don't know.
Get better.
Get good.
Learn how to fucking walk.
Learn how to walk better. I mean, walk how you want.
You straighten your goddamn back.
Yeah, bad posture leads to bad things.
I mean, I get that you sit in a
You're tall.
gaming chair all day.
Tall, lean guy, I
But
get
it's
it.
not that hard to pull your fucking shoulders back. Puff your chest out a little bit.
Why are you getting butthurt over fucking trolls?
Seriously.
Really is a big issue here.
They have zero effect on your life.
Yeah, get good. Ah!
I'm not your daughter, don't scream at me.
Seriously. Quit getting so butthurt over fucking trolls and haters.
Yeah.
You've been doing this long enough.
Yeah.
I expect more out of you, Ninja. Calling you out, and I don't care.
Any content creator that gets pissed off because they got a little bit of flack.
It's one thing to be like, hey man, whoa, but whatever. Just why even wasting your time?
Yeah.
You got better stuff to do, right?
Exactly.
If it were me, I mean, I'm pretty sure people would make fun of me for the porous amounts of sweat coming off me for talking on a stage. So.
But talking up on a stage is very hot as well.
It's hot.
All those lights.
I'm.
All those bodies in there. It's hot.
And all that anxiety.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That whole fucking room's full of anxiety. Are you kidding me? So I mean, anyway, I'm just saying.
Next
you
year,
walks the walk.
Yeah. Next year they'll probably refine some things and it'll maybe a little bit better.
And it's also a weird
not,
year because it's in between console generations right now.
Yeah.
So they're not going to be showing off a bunch of big games till E3. Video Game Awards isn't there to show things off. It's there to show recognition for what's happened. That's one thing. The other thing is unless you really understand what really makes a game qualify as a finalist for a nominee, which I fully don't yet, don't be jumping to conclusions. Just because you're like, that's a mainstream game that's stupid. Like Fortnite and Call of Duty and stuff.
You also have to recognize Fortnite for the bit of good that it's done.
Yeah. I mean, while I personally don't like the game, it's fucking impressive how much money that thing's raking in for one company. Not to mention, that game alone staffs over 1,000 people.
Yeah.
So, before you start dumping on something, even if you don't like it,
maybe you should do
maybe
some
you
research.
should realize it's feeding a lot of people, too. Mm-hmm. Just a thought.
Well, and not only that, but, I mean, the community's based on Fortnite, based on Apex, based on Destiny.
The other thing is the people that stream these games, a lot of them donate a lot of their money to charities while they're playing this game that they earned while playing the game. So come on. I mean, just because you don't like it, or you don't like Minecraft, or whatever the fuck.
We still didn't find our Minecraft disc.
We're going to find it after we move, I bet you.
Yeah.
But
I'm really not okay. I'm not okay with that. It's probably in our fucking DVD bin.
Yeah, it might be. I don't know.
I don't want to go through all those DVDs. We have like 800 of them.
I'm not going through them right now.
They're packed away, buried in the garage.
What are you looking forward to this week? Anything? Packing, moving, Britt? We got a lot of stuff to do this week, that's for sure.
I'm looking forward to sleep.
Sleep.
Christmas
is coming up.
Oh, fuck.
Homework. You and me.
Are we doing a Monday time?
That is a good question.
Next week.
Play it by ear.
Yeah.
So Christmas.
Don't count on it.
Yeah.
But we're not planning to. If we feel like it and we can, maybe.
So the 24th, which is a Tuesday, no stream whatsoever.
That's Christmas Eve. We got Christmas Eve plans.
We
but
do.
None of it have to do with you.
Right.
Go enjoy your own Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
Right. # Happy Christmas Eve.
Obviously that, and possibly we're probably not going to stream Thursday either.
No.
I don't think.
Why don't we just take Christmas week off?
Yeah, just like Thanksgiving.
Yep.
You won't see us probably till Friday or Saturday. I might throw in a Friday. We'll see.
Maybe.
But like I said, and Britt said, we're moving.
Yes.
There's a lot going on. There's going to be some days where I'm working after work on this because we got to do some things to the house.
Which I think at that point in time we might just start the blog. Say fuck it.
She might just start a vlog.
Yeah.
And we'll just kind of put a couple things on Twitch.
Mm-hmm.
And just
we will keep you updated though.
Yes.
In any way, shape, or form.
Yes, absolutely.
At this point, I think it's healthy for all of us. I think to take the week off for Christmas, so we're not overdoing it. Last week I was stressed to the fucking max, and we were barely even doing anything. So my mental health the last couple weeks hasn't been at top tier. Personally,
we need to take a week.
So I need a mental health week. And we need to get a plan together for our moving. Yes. So that's our next big thing. And that's going to take this week and next week. And we'll keep you updated.
Lots of weeks.
Couple weeks. December's basically going to be a little random.
Yes.
That's all we're going to say.
Enjoy all the goodies you get for the holiday.
Yeah. Right. And then a podcast probably won't happen next Monday, but the following Monday it probably will. We'll try to.
Yeah.
Because we would like to we like it, so we're trying to keep it going.
Is this your handle on all of your
Tattoo Fossils,
accounts?
It is.
Go check her out.
You don't have to.
Go check her out.
If you guys like what you see,
yes.
Are you taking commissions?
Oh no, nothing that extreme.
Nothing yet. So if you like what you see, please let us know, and let her know. But probably easiest to get a hold of her through this channel. I would say at this juncture.
Yeah. Any questions? You can just send me a message.
And if you have any questions about such things as commissions and stuff, feel free to ask, and we will tell you.
Yes.
Through word of mouth, and she'll keep you in the loop.
Don't be as vulgar as we are on stream. I'll probably not respond.
As long as you can make sure your tone's very positive, I think you'll be fine.
Yes.
But so anyway.
Anything else to add, ladies and gents?
Random streams. Things are busy. I'm also working out of town this week.
Yes.
So that makes it a little harder. Anyway. So.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
Yes, happy holidays.
I was planning on doing a big Christmas stream. No plans came into fruition. Not on Christmas.
At the very least, maybe we'll do a Christmas update on Monday.
Maybe we'll do a short thing on Monday if we have
Yeah.
time,
Okay.
and then go from there.
Just
But
to be in spirits.
I wasn't gonna do. I was thinking about doing stupid Christmas games.
That is loud.
Is it being loud? I'm sorry. So, anyway, we'll let you know.
Do we even have any Christmas games?
No, I was gonna play them on emulators online, like from Nintendo era shit.
You can't stream that though.
Well, maybe we were able to stream a website. I mean,
Barely. It lagged so bad.
Yeah. Well, maybe not. That's why I didn't even
Yeah.
plan for that.
Yeah.
So
We'll see.
Yep.
Everything is subject to change.
as always.
As always.
Such is life.
Such is
So
life.
we'll talk to you guys next time.
Yes.
And thanks for dropping in if you did.
Yep. Good night.
Good night.
Night.